This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Persona 4 Arena.
Okay,
Ultimax.
welcome back yet again, friends, friends, and enemies. We are continuing with more Persona 4 Arena Ultimax today. Yeah, we played a little bit of this game yesterday. Actually, I think we did about 3-4 hours. Not a little bit. We did our typical amount of time for this game, and I ended up realizing about halfway through that this is apparently a sequel to Persona 4 Arena, so, yeah, I, kind of fucked up a little bit. We should have played that one first, but, I was told by somebody, and I do not remember who. I was told that this is basically the same game as that one, and, it just has, like, additional content, kind of like the, all the other re-releases of games in the Persona series, but, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to want to get into another Persona game after we finish this, since we've been doing these things ever since the channel started, but, yeah. Once we finish Ultimax, I think maybe we'll take a break from Persona for a while and then get to one of our other games. Probably, yeah, and I keep saying that I want to get into this game. I really want to try out Shadow of Destiny, but I always end up putting that off. It's always put on the back burner because I always have something else that I want to check out as well. So, yeah. Maybe this time I'll finally be able to follow through on that, and once we're done with Ultimax, we'll see about doing Shadow of Destiny. Another game that I've owned for almost, I want to say 2 to 3 years now that I have not played yet, so, yeah. Welcome to the stream, Uwu person. Rar, back to you as well. How are you doing tonight? Oh, and also remember, like, share, and subscribe and all that shit. I kind of forgot to say that. I see somebody is on... Oh, Cosmic Crone Echo. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, my Twitch rewards bubble was there. It was kind of hiding your name, so I didn't know that was you until... Oh, and you are on YouTube now as well. Welcome to the stream. How are you enjoying Call of Duty? Having fun? Really like it? That's good. It's good that we got into this school, but just as I thought, it's nothing like the Asagami High I remember. Kicking ass. Yeah. Looking forward to Halloween when, you end up coming over. Just so I know, where would you like to get pizza from? I'll probably see about ordering some as soon as the trick-or-treating is done, so we can have that while we watch Night of the Living Dead. Weird person saw you curb stomp and get curb stomped. Eye for an eye. It's even more distorted than the TV World version of the school we saw when we saved Labras. To be honest, don't know. Well, I do have a buy one, get one free card for Papa John's, if you like Papa John's pizza. So if I get a medium pizza, I could get another one of those for free. We can share those. Maybe get some garlic breadsticks along with it. He wiped, sweeped, and mopped the floor with all the other players, but some BS happened and he got second place. Well, that doesn't seem very fair if he was kicking ass. With the red pog creeping in, it's 3 times as eerie as last time. I walk in nervously like I'm hiding behind Yukon and Yosuke. This is so humiliating.
It's the same here as in town. The layout of the classrooms is all out of whack.
Tomorrow you're playing Dead Space if everything goes well. Yeah, that works for you. Oh, alright. What Dead Space are you playing? Are you playing the original or the remake?
I wonder how long this hallway goes on for. We keep passing by the same rooms.
That reminds me. I remember a story like that. Something about the 7 mysteries of the school and a hallway that loops endlessly.
Did Yosuke just reference the RPG Maker game 7 Mysteries? Or was that game based around a actual Japanese urban legend? I don't know. I played that game a long time ago. Remake? Well, I seem to recall a couple years ago you said that you didn't like the fact that Isaac Clarke had voice acting in the sequel game, so that may be something that'll put you off with the remake. Because he is voiced in that one.
Hey, cut it out!
Yosuke starts talking about stuff he doesn't need to. He knows I hate that stuff. Telling a ghost story here is like adding more sauce to an already overflowing beef bowl. I know he's kidding around to cheer me up, but honestly it's not doing much for my mood. That aside, the tower on top of the school seems pretty huge. We need to get up there, but I can tell it'll be tough going in if we have to wander back and forth through the hallways like this. Not only that, those fakes will probably attack us again, too.
So, do you think that show guy really is the culprit?
It sounded weird, but it's on PS5? Oh, alright. I would, recommend Callisto Protocol, checking that out at some point in the future, but rather than buying that, I'll let you borrow it if you ever want. Gotta work, good luck. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully I'll be able to see you for that Dead Space stream. If I end up getting notified at the right time, then I'll most certainly be lurking.
Who knows? It's pretty suspicious that he's taking credit for all this, if you ask me. But then again, he didn't seem like an ordinary guy. When his eyes gleamed red, I lost control over my muscles. Like he commanded them, don't move!
Give me a heads up. Oh, alright. Appreciate that. Thank you. You played Callisto Protocol, pretty good game. Debatable. I may see about checking it out at another point in the future, but I kind of ended up stopping with the game after a while. I don't remember why I stopped that one. I think, yeah, I think the stream where I actually decided to, stop streaming it was the same day that I had an issue with another VTuber, but, can't imagine that having any impact on why I stopped playing. I think I was just, like, setting my standards higher for the game, and it wasn't as great as I thought it would be. Because I grew up playing the Dead Space games on 360, so yeah, I was left a little disappointed when they said, oh, this is a spiritual successor, and it's just not as good.
If that was a type of hypnosis, it's pretty powerful. If Sho is the culprit, He could have controlled those hijackers the same way.
Yukon mentioned that back at the food court. According to him, there was a hijacking to cover up Labrys's kidnapping, and the hijackers had no memory at all about what happened. It's true that when those red eyes stared at us, can't fucking read, I felt a particular sense of intimidation that chilled me to the bone. It was such incredible power that I couldn't believe it came from a person like us. As we remember things and talk them over, we start to sort out details about that show guy. He had red hair, a big scar on his face, 2 swords. Wait, there was something else I noticed.
Hey, wasn't he wearing our school's uniform?
Only other thing you hate with the amount of guns you get, each gun requires specific ammo. Instead of like pistol, shotgun, or SMG ammo, it's like gun's name ammo for each and every one of them. Yeah, that's kinda dumb. Although it does make sense from a, from a standpoint where you're trying to get more realism into the game, like an M16 isn't going to carry the same amount of, or the same type of ammunition as a, fucking AR-15, or, even an Uzi, for that matter. So, yeah, there is more realism to it, but still, when you're playing a game, I think realism isn't what you're supposed to be going for. You're playing games to escape from reality and get yourself immersed in this other fantastic world. It's, making games too realistic is fucking dumb. Unless you're adding squish physics to a game to prevent clipping, like Stellar Blade is doing. That kind of realism I could get behind, because squish.
Huh? Oh, now that you mention it, it did kind of look like it.
I'm sure of it. I've never seen a school uniform like that besides ours.
Then does that mean Sho goes to Yasugami?
What? You're serious? Is it possible for us to not know about a guy who sticks out that much?
I did think from last time that the culprit would be someone with ties to Mitsuru-san. I still can't shake that theory.
Haven't played Stellar Blade in a while. I really want to replay it again. That and Dirge of Cerberus. May see about restreaming those once I get a lot more of these games done with.
Oh, maybe he transferred here. Or it could be his older brother's uniform.
Dude, don't go drawing up the culprit's whole family tree just on a hunch. I bet he's just a ghost or something like that. Maybe he has a grudge against our school?
The moment I tried to raise protest about Yosuke swerving the conversation back to a ghost story, I sensed presence of some kind up ahead, covered up in the red fog. Oh? Is this who I think it's gonna be?
What is it?
Be on guard. Don't leave my side.
Here he comes! Where's Honey O to you?
You're kidding me.
Hey guys! Long time no see.
Are you serious?
Itachi-san.
And she missed him. Yeah. Let's do Risei first. Stop it, I already said that I'm gonna play a game that you already forgot the name about. Wait, what?
What is this? What's happened here?
Oh, you mean, Shadow of Destiny? Yeah, we're gonna get to that at some point. What I saw when I finally reached Yasu Inaba Station was an eerily distorted building, and a town that had turned into a maze. I kept walking for a while, and eventually made it to the floodplain, but I didn't see any people around at all. And that feeling I had ever since the train stopped so suddenly, by the time I reached Inaba, that twinge has changed into certainty.
This is exactly like the TV world. But if that's true, then...
I don't know what's going on, but if this is the same as the TV world, then there's something I can do. I concentrate hard and speak to the presence sleeping inside me, the way I've gotten so used to doing.
Come. Persona! I knew it! I can use my persona. I don't know what's going on, but I might be able to find everyone.
I concentrate once again and search for presences. My senses slowly sharpen. At first, I can only feel out what's near me. But then it extends further and further out. Eventually, my senses spread all across the town like I'm reaching my arms out wide. The readings I get are faint and hazy. Seriously, can't they put a fucking border around these letters so you don't have white on white? Probably because of the red fog everywhere, but I still pick up on several familiar presences. But it doesn't seem like my attempts to reach them are working.
Really no use after all.
Even though we have the same type of power, I wonder if things would be different if Fuka-san was doing this. Just the other day, Fuka-san saved everyone from a bad situation. From much further away than I could manage. If she were here, she could probably support her companions even through the fog.
I don't have the power to fight. I can't even give proper backup. I'm no good to anyone.
I want to see Adachi again. Curious to see how he's changed. It was kind of disappointing that you only had that little teaser with him before bopping us back to these other stories. My concentration breaks, and what readings I had slip into the fog. Just as I'm about to fall to my knees in despair, a strong reading I can sense even without focusing appears in the sky.
Huh? What? It's a bird? It's a plane? No, it's Elizabeth!
Okay, this makes up for the Adachi tease. We get to see Best Velvet Room attendant. Hello, Elizabeth. Down from the sky with a loud declaration came a woman in blue. The lady descends lightly and gazes at the dumbstruck look on my face with a slightly cocked head.
Please excuse my raucous entrance. If I recall correctly, you are everyone's Rosette, the announcer of the P1 Grand Prix, no?
Huh? That wasn't really me. Wait, who are you?
You know, I remember those blue clothes from the P1 Grand Prix. She's the one with tremendous power that General Teddy was mad at, calling her an intruder. I don't think she's an enemy. Granted, I have no idea who she is.
Oh, pardon me. I am Elizabeth, the wandering elevator attendant who has presently totally abandoned her duties.
That's just like you, Elizabeth. The way he was acting friendly is odd. Imagine you come across someone you hate, and all of a sudden they go, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah, I'm really curious how much Adachi has changed in the span of the couple of games that it's been.
I once presided over a certain power in a certain room, but for opaque reasons I am brilliantly? No, currently on a wandering journey.
I hope that we get to see him again by stream's end.
You presided over power? Okay.
Elizabeth Best Girl, indeed.
Greatestly, exactly.
It feels odd to bring this up, but it was okay for you to abandon your duties?
Oh? Can you explain the question?
I guess I kind of abandoned my duties once too. I ran away from where I was. But now that I'm trying to make a comeback, it's been really tough. This news of a comeback concert isn't grabbing me either.
A concert, you say? I know of such things. It is a mysterious ritual that only chosen ones can perform. Within the flood of sound that tempts people, The crowd repeats a chaotic dance to their heart's content, eventually achieving a state of rapture.
She quit being a ballroom attendant for Makoto. Well, Makoto's dead, so, there's not really much she can attend to there.
It's not like that. By the way, Miss Rosette, are you sure that you should be reposing in a place like this?
Huh?
I have been observing this town state for some time now, and it seems this red fog has completely enveloped it. If left as is, I do believe that matters will take a turn in an unfavorable direction for you and your friends.
What? Elizabeth, do you know something? Is you, Senpai? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, but isn't she trying to bring him back? That's probably what she abandoned her duties for. Like, I'm assuming that's why she said that she was abandoning her duties. Also, what the... Hang on a second. I'm kind of getting a little distracted here by something. Oh, okay. Oh! Okay, this is cute. I'm gonna give you a follow. It was a cute Jang Shai girl that got recommended to me on Twitch, and yeah. She gets a follow. Gotta love Japanese zombie girls.
My, why are you asking me? When it comes to searching for your friends, I recall your power being uniquely suited to the task.
I can't find anything in all this fog. It's no use.
I see. In other words, you are grieving for your powerlessness, electing to stand here without attempting to search for your friends on your own. What a disappointing turn of events. I have no interest in such a dull person. Please excuse me.
Oh, wow. Shots fired. She's right. Why was I standing around here? Why did I keep worrying so much? Everyone may be in trouble, but I can move. I can think. I might even be able to help, if I could get close enough to pick up on everyone's location. Until I've run around so much, I can't take another step, searched as hard as I can, and done everything in my power. I have no right to whine that it's of no use.
Elizabeth!
What seems to be the matter? I have already lost interest in...
No, I just wanted to thank you. I'll try doing what I can.
Oh, what a horrific change of heart. Or is that heroic? Either way, it seems you have realized the potential that slumbers within you. Truly impressive. But if you were to encounter a shadow right now, your current strength would not be sufficient to fully beat the snot out of it.
Huh?
Which is why I have the sudden urge to test whether your resolve is truly sincere.
Wait, what do you...
Please, do not waste your breath as I come at you. Your fate is in the cards.
Okay. And Thanatos, alright. Huh? What? Why is this happening? No, I need to go and look for everyone. And Battle for Everybody's Souls is playing. That's nice. When the shadow that appears behind Elizabeth swings its sword, a shockwave shoots forward, parting the red fog, and gouging the concrete at my feet. This isn't good. At this rate, Elizabeth will wipe me out before I can find everyone. No, I'm gonna protect you, Senpai, and all the others no matter what.
I will not miss again. I hope you are prepared.
Persona! No way! My persona?!
I'm starting to grow excited. I must say it's been rather a long time since I last felt this exhilarated.
Okay, so
I am going to do this.
now we kick the ass of Best Velvet Attendant. Or is it only gonna be a cutscene? Wait, what? Oh! Well, this is... interesting.
It's okay. this now. From here on out, I've made my decision. I'm going to stay and protect everyone.
Now, show me the transformation of the potential within you. Burn it into my memory.
Can we listen to Battle for Everyone's Souls a bit more? Can that be our battle music?
Finally.
Aww.
What? Huh? Come on, my killer move!
Oh, this is where those sprites came from with her, like, pumping the microphone and all that. Okay.
Electrifying. Quite electrifying. Remarkable. Let's chase. Quite electrifying. Your fate. Oh my.
Come on, here it's time to wrap this up. Check it out! Go down!
How the fuck did I do that?
Pardon me.
Heads up! No!
Remarkable. I see. My head. Here is some freezing.
Wait!
Backing up. I will shock. Now up.
Oh my.
Come on!
As I anticipated.
Wait!
Backing up.
Wait, what?
Your fate is in the cards. Impressive. Well done.
Doing what to the mic? There was this one, GIF that I ended up finding. I
One?
don't remember where it was, but, there was one of her, like, humping the mic, and there was another one, like, of her stroking the microphone like it was phallic. It was, remind me to look for those later, actually. I'll send them to you.
Truly impressive. You have indeed shown me the power of mankind's potential.
Elizabeth lightly brushes away the dust on her clothes from the fight and smiles at me.
Why did you help me out?
Help you? I didn't even have the shiniest intention of helping you.
But I didn't know that my persona could do that stuff. Isn't that why you helped me?
I see. That was not my intention at all. But if you say so, then I'm starting to get the sense that it may be true. In which case, it would only be natural to demand worthy compensation for such assistance.
Huh? Wait, are you asking me for money?
Or perhaps your soul?
Okay, that seems reasonable. Just give Elizabeth your soul.
Whoa, definitely not.
A ticket to your comeback concert would do as well.
Oh, I could probably swing that.
No. I believe I shall ask for this world's future instead.
That's pretty vague.
Either way, it is decided. A struggle between solitude and bonds. The two great potentials of mankind is about to begin. I have no intention of assisting either side, but neither can I dismiss the contest as irrelevant to me.
You lost me there. But what you're talking about is why this town got messed up, right?
Indeed, whether your bonds will win the day, or whether that young man's solitude will emerge victorious. I am massively intrigued as to how this struggle will end.
That young man. Whoa, are you talking about the culprit behind this?
Dear me, I've accidentally slipped up. In any case, please look over there.
Elizabeth points past the fog as if dodging her own words. Well, I'm not letting her off that easy, but she probably won't tell me anything more. I'm a little puzzled, but I go ahead and look at where she's pointing. And then I can't help but lean forward in utter shock. Out there on the hill, where Yasugami High should be, is this weird huge tower. It looks like some kind of evil villain's lair.
I believe that is where the final battle will take place. It seems a number of your friends are already headed that way. What will you do, Miss Rosette?
I'll go too, so I can fight with them.
A perfect answer. I give you a gold star.
She draws a large star with one hand and goes directly onto her, or into an elegant bow. She's probably headed off somewhere now. I really can't figure her out.
Well then, I bid you good luck, Miss Rosette.
After I see her off and she vanishes into the fog, I look up. I've got to get to Yasugami High. I'll help everyone this time for sure.
Senpai, everyone, wait for me!
When Elizabeth lays down in a fight, she's laying down all smiley. Alright. Alright, Naoto time.
The town becomes a labyrinth as the clock strikes midnight. It's just like the dark hour described in those documents.
I take a deep breath and check my surroundings. First, I review the situation. If I remain calm and collect as much data as I can, I should be able to put together a picture of what's going on.
No one's here yet. I'd have thought someone would have come straight to Junes.
From what I could tell on my way here, the town is utterly empty. Are you, Senpai, and the others alright? If this phenomenon is the same as the Dark Hour from the documents, then then the only ones capable of moving about in this, or in it, are Persona users like us. But why? If this was deliberately induced, then what is the culprit's aim in doing so? Since my call with Labrys was cut off, I have no idea about her safety either. Is the helicopter she and her companions were riding safe? And what happened to Mitsuru-san and her retinue? This is a dangerous line of thought. I'm losing my cool. And can't keep my thoughts straight. I'm no detective in this state.
Calm down. If I start worrying, there'll be no end to it.
I take another deep breath. I know already that the red fog is filling the area, or I know already that the red fog filling the area isn't poisonous at first blush. I did consider that the enemy might be employing an airborne toxin, but the whole town is covered in the stuff, and there's no way to move about while still avoiding it.
Still, it may be best to try not to breathe it in to the extent I can avoid it.
Huh? Naoto-kun?
Oh, Shadow Chie now, huh? I am thrown for a loop at being called out of the blue. I was so lost in thought that my reaction is slightly delayed.
Chie-senpai, is that you?
Uh-huh. Why?
Thank goodness you're safe. What about the others?
How should I know? They've got nothing to do with me.
A cheerful answer, the tone of which sounds like Chie-senpai's usual self, but her actual words ring a warning bell in my mind.
My senses seem untampered with. From which I take it that you are not Chie-senpai. Who are you?
Little old me? I'm Chie Satonaka, though I'm a fake one, based on the real Chie.
I see. So you make no effort to hide your true nature. And what are your intentions?
What a foolish question, even for me. The town was covered in the strange red fog shortly after the disappearance of Mitsuru-san and her people, and now a false Chie-senpai identical to the real thing stands before me. I have no inkling as to the enemy's goals, but it is at least apparent that they expect us to fight in order to accomplish them.
Isn't it obvious? I came to fight you.
Naoto's combat is cool, plus she has a move where she kicks really hard. In Blaze Blue, she could do a move to kick someone so hard they bounce off walls like 3 times. Huh, alright.
Are you? Rather, is the culprit who created you the same one who seized Labrys? Or is it an accomplice of his?
I want information right now. Even if what stands before me is an imitation, it is honestly answering me this much. I have felt that it would be smarter to draw out as much information from it as possible.
You really are sharp, aren't you, Naoto-kun? But who cares about any of that? Persona!
What?
A familiar shadow takes form behind the fake Chie-senpai. Impossible. As close as these fakes are, they are not the genuine article. Yet, not only was this one able to summon the same persona that Chie-senpai uses, it did so in the real world. What in the world is going on here? After dodging the attack, I jump back and draw my gun at my side. This is no illusion. That was a heavy strike with considerable weight behind it.
Did I surprise you? Sorry, I meant it as a little read.
It seems the circumstances are different from before. What sort of scheme is unfolding now?
Solving that's supposed to be the detective's job. If you don't hurry and get ready, you'll get yourself hurt.
So you have no intention of providing answers. Very well.
Ooh, now that's our Now-chan. It's so convenient for us that you catch on quick.
Is that General Teddy?
You understand without me having to explain, right? Thanks for participating in the P1 Climax. Now then, on to Now-chan's first round. Obviously, this is a serious battle with nowhere to run. Oh, by the way, Mid-chan and the others you're looking for were smushed and captured by me, General Teddy. In other words, if you keep winning in the tournament, you might be able to save them.
Though I had considered this as a possibility, I can't help but furrow my brow at General Teddy's words. So Mitsuru-san and her team were indeed captured. Shadow operatives are professionals when it comes to shadow-related matters, so if our opponent captured them so easily, then we clearly cannot afford to underestimate him.
Oh, and you can use your persona too, Nato-kun. Well then, bring on the ring!
Immediately after the fake's cry, red pillars appear midair, surrounding us. They swiftly fall, embedding themselves onto the ground. Or into the ground. So this is the ring, this time. I can summarize the basic rules. It's fair to say invisible walls stretch between the pillars, and I would not be able to proceed until the match is completed. In which case, there is only one more option open to me.
It seems I haven't time to waste, so I won't bother holding back. Persona!
Great! That's the Nato-kun I know! That makes it even more fun crushing you!
I wouldn't be so certain. You can never win against me.
Final. Fight!
There! No way! There!
Seems a change of pace is in order.
Okay. Persona! What? I hope you're prepared. Okay. Here I go. Okay. There.
Oh, okay.
Persona!
Looks like they're going on a roll.
You're okay. There. Hey. Okay. There. Now you cross. I'm a
That's enough. Where will they go from here?
Here I go.
Damn it!
I'm sorry.
Well, best girl just knocked out best girl.
Both sides.
Final. Fight!
I'm a okay. There. There. Now's the time. Hey, there you are.
What?
Hey, there you are.
Stamina! Are
Okay.
you breathing easy now? Aaron,
I was hit. You're
the opponent's still
okay.
A round of applause.
How could I lose? Their special move I did, she pulled down a machine gun. I was trying to use her revolver. I figured that out. I still don't know all the moves for these things.
Well, I guess that's enough.
As I said, you cannot win against me. Our forms can be mimicked, but you can never replicate our inner drive.
It was strong, though I wore a brave face to intimidate my opponent. Had I put one foot wrong, I could have been, or it could have been me that was defeated. For some reason, I feel much more exhausted than I remember being the case when I would fight inside the TV world. Is it because of my opponent's abilities, or...
This is a setup.
There is a mighty cracking sound, and the red pillars to the four sides of me shatter. I have evidently emerged the victor without any problems, and gained the right to proceed. As that happens, the false Chie-senpai begins to disintegrate before my eyes. It must have been created by tampering with the shadow.
What is that?
What appear to be grains of light float up from the rapidly dissolving fake. They form a ribbon of light, drawing an arc in the air, and drift away in a particular direction as if drawn to something. Thinking back upon the battle, I believe I saw similar grains of light whenever my persona and the fakes would clash. What are they? Could they be fragments of something? When I follow the light with my eyes, I can scarcely believe what I see. There's an enormous and bizarrely shaped structure which has no place in a rural town or anywhere else in the real world.
Is that the hill where Yasogami High is? The orbs of light are gathering there.
Something's off. The opponent's methods are different from Labrys's case. They're challenging us head-on now. The salient aspects of the case are the red fog enveloping the real world, a giant tower atop Yasogami High, the grains of light that appear in battle, and the strange exhaustion I feel. Suddenly, something pops into my mind. Those documents I obtained from public safety. One of them detailed a past case involving Mitsuru-san's team, involving a giant tower that only appeared during a special period of time. If I recall correctly, it was called Tartarus. That aberrant tower was built to call forth something monstrous. Is it possible that...
Is the culprit of this case intending to...
I must ask that you not needlessly inquire further. Now is not yet the time.
Impossible. This was unlike my encounter with the false Chie-senpai. I was paying close attention to my surroundings. Yet this man suddenly appeared behind me as if from thin air.
Naoto Shirogane, you will be making your exit here. Die.
Who the fuck is this asshole? A clear voice pierces the red fog, and the next sound that reaches my ears is what seems to be a blade slicing the air. Okay, how are we saving Naoto? Yeah, I'm more curious about this than I am about Adachi for the time being. Let's see how she gets saved here. Who's gonna jump in to rescue her? Elizabeth again? The strike I barely dodged grazes my cheek and oh, she dodged it. Okay. Slices through the air. The pain of the initial blow which struck my back is beginning to affect my breathing. My throat constricts, and I have difficulty getting air into my lungs. Only by force of will do I keep from blacking out as I look towards my assailant, who now approaches me. A young man, and he wears a Yasugami High uniform.
You dodged. Such a struggle you put up. You're wasting my time.
Who are you?
I am Minazuki. Show Minazuki. I am the one who will destroy you, the Kirijo fools, and this world.
Okay, time to look up a voice actor. This is sounding like, what's his name again? Shinji, but I don't know if that's him. Alright, let's see. Where the fuck is it? Todd Habercorn. Okay, what else was he in? Okay, I am not recognizing any of these things so far. Danganronpa 3 never finished that game, so I don't know who he would be in that. Attack on Titan, never seen that. Hotel Transylvania, huh, okay. Sailor Moon Crystal. Jadeite. Jadeite. I don't remember who that is. I saw Sailor Moon a couple of times, but I don't remember all the, ites, or whatever the fuck they were called. What is the game? Danganronpa. It's not very good. It's a shitty game. Don't bother with it. Just watch the anime if you want to know what it's about. The games are a waste of time. Blood Sea. Never saw that. Oh, he was in one of the Dragon Age games before they became woke. Never played any of those games, so don't know what character he would play in that. Panty and stocking with garter belt. Huh, okay. Background character in that. Yeah, a lot of these things that he's been in, it looks like a lot of bit rolls, or they're things that I don't know about, so, yeah. It was interesting that I, picked him out as Shinji, of all people, because that's not the same voice actor.
So, you're the ones who captured Mitsuru-san and...
Yes, I caught them off guard, just as I did with you here. It seems you're not very perceptive.
So, Mitsuru-san and her people have fallen into enemy hands after all. It's hard to believe. Is this young man truly the mastermind behind these incidents?
Though your intuition is impressive, for you to discern our plan after only one battle.
It's an absurd scheme. What are you trying to summon with that tower?
I gather that his plan is far more dreadful than what I had imagined at the start. That grotesque tower called Tartarus, which was brought forth to call upon something inhuman. What if the culprit in the case also intends on summoning something to this world? And what if the reason our enemy makes no move to hide the fakes and challenges us to legitimate fights is because they need to gather something before that plan can be achieved.
Don't get me wrong. That in itself is not my objective. All I want is to grant a wish.
A wish? Whose?
There's no need for you to know.
This isn't good. He's already close enough for his attack to reach me. I'm still suffering from his earlier strike. Minazuki's next blow will surely cost me my life. I need to buy whatever time I can now.
You kidnapped Labrys and attempted to collect our personas before, but that's not the case this time. You're using Mitsuru-san and her team as hostages, and you've prepared fake versions of us to fight. There's only one reason why you'd create such elaborate imitations of us, even to the point of summoning personas, and have them challenge us. You set this entire scenario up so that we wouldn't think twice about fighting.
That's right, everything was set up from the start. It's the same rules as last time. After drumming that impression into our heads, our opponents admit outright that they're fakes. And as a result, I had stopped trying to figure out the motivations behind their actions. Since they've taken hostages and warped this town, we conclude that we have no choice but to play along, and we were willing to fight without further hesitation. But I suspect Minazuki must be gaining those... Oh, excuse me, that was a burp. Must be gaining those shining particles I saw earlier through our battles with the fakes.
Again, your intuition is impressive. By forcing you to fight in this fog, I am carving off bits of your personas.
Carving off our personas?
I've said too much. It seems our guests of honor have arrived.
Minazuki turns his gaze to the sky and narrows his eyes as if looking beyond the red fog. Simultaneously, a faint sound of a helicopter becomes evident.
I enjoyed my time with you. If the opportunity arises again, I'd like to speak with you further.
With that, Minazuki gracefully puts distance between us. The moment there's enough space for someone to intrude between us, a shadow comes dancing down from the sky, as if awaiting that exact moment.
Labrys?
Don't worry now, Takun, I got you!
Labrys, don't let your guard down. He's the one who attacked Mitsuru-san's group.
This guy?
Our guests of honor have arrived. I've been waiting for you, Shadow Operatives.
Labrys stands between Minazuki and myself, as if shielding me. It seems that I've been spared the worst-case scenario. The sound of the helicopter's rotors still remains in the sky above us. It appears to be slowly descending. I strongly suspect that a plume of dust is installed into that helicopter. I recall an entry in the public safety documents explaining how a plume of dust would enable machinery to continue functioning, even in supernatural space-times where no other electronics would work. It's unlike me to let my mind wander into the matters of parascience. Perhaps it's the relief at my life no longer being in peril.
Who are you? Why are you doing all this?
Who am I? That constant question. It's quite intriguing that a machine created for suppressing shadows would ask it.
What?
But first, let me see the rest of you.
As Minazuki keeps his eyes on Labrys, a black liquid shadow rises from behind him, instantly ascending to the helicopter. It's a shadow. No, a persona. And it needs to take down that helicopter.
No! Yukari-san! Kenkun!
One of those two we can let die, actually. Labrys cries out in desperation. Persona users, though they may be, they are still human. If they go down along with the helicopter, they'll be grievously wounded at best. Well, again, one of them I don't think we're going to care about as much as the other.
Persona!
An unfamiliar woman's voice calls out from within the helicopter. All at once, a tremendous gust of wind swirls about the helicopter, repelling the Black Shadow's ambush at the last second.
Quite the persona, you say. However...
Yukari-san, he's winding up for another one! We're getting off, Koromaru!
Okay, so there are two that we need to, save, actually. Can't let Yukari or the dog die in this situation. Ken, feel free to go up in flames. Just as the whirlwind dies down, an attack originating from within the helicopter speeds towards Minazuki's persona, which was pinned, or primed, to attack again. Amazing. What a perfectly timed maneuver. The surrounding fog lights up, and as the personas dash at each other, those grains of light that Minazuki is after disperse. At the same time, three figures jump out of the helicopter and descend towards us. The whir of the helicopter's rotors increases, which I take to mean that it's flying off somewhere. So then, its objective from the start was to drop these people off here. You probably should have landed and picked us up to take us closer to that tower, so we don't have to walk the whole way. I look once again to the two new arrivals, and the animal that have descended upon the food court. Ah, I know who they are. After all, it was only a moment ago that I was at Inaba Station reviewing documents pertaining to them.
Whew, that was close. But now that we're here, you don't get to do whatever you want anymore.
Naoto Shirogane, right? Are you all okay? We'll handle this.
Obviously, they're older than the pictures in the documents, but the woman is Yukari Tekeba, the calm boy is Kanamada, and the Snow White Shiba following closely at Ken's heels is Koromaru-san. They were all involved in the incident which occurred when Mitsuru-san was in high school. And though they are not officially numbered members, they are persona users on the Shadow Operatives Emergency Suppression Unit, the auxiliary staff.
Labris, I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you.
That's quite the outfit that you have, Yukari.
Gotcha! You don't have to worry about a thing now. So you're our enemy. You won't escape now.
Three of them fan out to Minazuki's left and right, readying themselves for combat. Such efficient tactical movements, all while never dropping their guard. I wonder how often one must face death in order to become like them.
The players have finally gathered. It's nice to meet you. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. Welcome to this world. I wanted to meet you all, especially Kirijo. You are the ones who killed his father, after all.
What's he talking about?
Who knows? I don't really care either.
I have no intention of fighting you now. I only wished to see your faces.
His world. Minazuki's phrasing catches my attention. This could be an important clue to the culprit's motives. Okay, so if they're killing somebody's father, then I'm assuming that, this is gonna have something to do with, the director from Persona 3. What the fuck was his name? Ikatsuki? Yeah, the asshole with the dad jokes, that guy. Could Minazuki mean that he instigated this in order to avenge someone whose parent or parents were killed? Perhaps he's seeking revenge on the Shadow Operatives. No, that's not right. Given that they took Mitsuru-san's group hostage and some of the others here, it seems more likely that Minazuki wants revenge on Mitsuru-san and her associates from high school.
I'll be heading back now. Take your time here.
When Minazuki raises its hand, a different voice echoes from further in. It's a voice I know only too well.
Don't leave her all with you. I'll be alone.
Huh, okay.
What's going on? Another Naoto-kun?
Don't be deceived. That's an imitation of me.
An imitation? Huh. That sounds like the kind of dirty trick they'd pull.
Told you it's a pink Featherman suit. Oh, why is she wearing it though? That's
Grand Prix for the first time.
I mean, I get the girl likes pink, but why the fucking cosplay?
Bring on the raid!
My doppelganger raises one hand to the sky. It means to summon the red pillars that form the arena. I'm still too badly injured to dodge this, but I can't allow us all to be trapped here.
Everyone, get away from me! Hurry!
Yukari-san, Koromaru, spread out!
Yukari-san, Ken-kun, and Koromaru-san jump back in response to my warning shout. Labrys, on the other hand, maintains her position, shielding me, making no attempt to move at all. Ah, I see now. Yukari-san told Labrys that I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you, and Labrys would never abandon her duties. Yukari-san and Ken-kun understand that as well. And so Labrys was not mentioned when Ken-kun gave the order to spread out. Very efficient teamwork. I feel that I understand the secret behind the Shadow Operative's strength somewhat. The 4 red pillars that fall from the sky embed themselves firmly into the food court's floor and release a dull light. Thank goodness, Yukari-san and the others seem to have escaped the pillar's field of influence.
What's going on? Wait, what the? Where's the culprit?
What? Wait, when did he...
Now that they mention it, I too realize for the first time that Minazuki is nowhere to be seen. Minazuki's presence is completely gone. It vanished from the arena, just as suddenly as it appeared behind me.
Like I said, I'll be your opponent. Don't worry. A version of myself so close to death, and a machine who's just joined the Shadow Operatives would be pretty sorry prey. So just this once, while no attacks are still allowed from outside, I'll agree to fight whoever enters the arena. And of course, once you pass those red pillars, visible walls prevent anyone from leading you to our defeat in single combat.
Invisible walls. That's just ridiculous.
Yukari-san tries to take a step forward and hits her head badly on the invisible wall. Perhaps I gave them too much credit before. It's possible that these Shadow Operatives are in fact surprisingly careless.
This is just like the last P1 Grand Prix, except we're in the real world.
Hello! General Teddy here. Long time no see, Labby-chan. Oh, don't look so shocked. Let's see if I can guess what you were thinking. No, you're supposed to be my shadow. Why? Or something like that.
Is that Inaba's persona user, Teddy? He doesn't look like a bear to me.
He just looks like a plush mascot. Is he dressed up like that on purpose?
He's still better than you will ever be, Ken. Fuck you.
You there! Silence in the peanut gallery! How dare you call my bona fides into question? I'll have you know I look terrific!
Crap, he heard me.
This is your last chance to push your luck like that. Labby-chan and Now-chan aren't getting out of here until you win a one-on-one fight. So, are you okay with that? Are you gonna move on without your friends? Hurry up and decide whether you're gonna enter the ring or not!
Will you shut up? Fine, let's do this. I'll go in and... No, please move on.
Huh? You can't let him provoke you. The culprit's aim is to make us fight against our doubles, thereby carving off our personas.
Carve off our personas?
Mitsuru-san and the others are within the tower on the hill. It won't be easy, but try and avoid combat with the imitations as you rescue them.
Okay, Labrys, we're leaving the rest to you.
Oh, what's this? They left you behind. I guess that's the extent of this friendship you go on about. That's not true. What about it is untrue? For it seems to me that the others moved on, leaving you two alone. You clearly have no understanding of the bonds between people.
Yeah, what she said. They didn't ditch us. Yukari-san believes in me, so that's why she trusted me to take care of Naoto-kun. And that's why I'm gonna make sure to knock you out of the park myself.
I loved her voice. She's like a Boston Valley girl.
Finally!
You have a strong heart. You can do it.
Summon it! Take this!
Worked nicely.
Take this! Watch your feet! Watch your feet!
Not bad.
You're pretty good.
Okay. Right. That was a good one. Whew. Even I was excited. Congratulations. What a fantastic battle! We must have gathered a good many persona fragments just from that alone.
The other me melts into a puddle in the center of the food court. It's a most unpleasant sight to behold. I hear a cracking sound and turn to see the red pillars that had trapped us shatter. The invisible wall should be gone as well, but...
Was it okay, Naoto-kun? We ended up fighting this thing.
There was no getting around it. Our enemy has Mitsuru-san, her friends, and this town hostage. Besides, we had no means of escape.
So, everything was set up perfect. Who do you think that Minazuki guy is?
I don't know, but...
I can't help but fall to my knees from the pain I'd forgotten about. I haven't completely recovered from Minazuki's strike yet. Hear the Dark Hour background music? Yeah.
Naoto-kun!
Still wish that we could have listened to Battle for Everybody's Souls a bit longer, back when we were fighting against, Elizabeth. Labris promptly lends me her shoulder. This may be an odd thing to say, but it's at times like this that I truly feel I have made friends. Not that I'd ever say such things in front of my senpai.
Thank you, Labris. You truly saved my life.
Come on, no need to thank me. I told you it was my turn to help you guys out. But what about Yukon and them?
We inform each other of what happened in the... or up to this point and exchange information. Labris' team was investigating Inaba Pass, where Mitsuru-san's group went missing, and were headed there after filling up on gas. While we spoke on the phone, midnight struck, and she saw the change in the town from the air. It seems the red fog suddenly rose up to cover the town, and a giant tower appeared on a hill where Yasugami High is situated. In addition to Yukari-san, Ken-kun, and Koromaru-san, there's a man in town by the name of Junpei Iori, whom they haven't been able to meet up with yet. All told, the Shadow Operatives sent 4 people, or rather 3 people and a dog.
Just like I thought. Though that fake you was a tough customer. What in the world are they?
The imitations seem to be crafted from shadows. I'm astonished that they can even copy our persona abilities. But that aside, let's hurry, Labris. There's actually something I couldn't tell Yukari-san earlier.
Huh? What's that?
It's that young man Minazuki's true objective. He's gathering persona fragments from us, in an attempt to summon something hideous.
Something hideous?
Indeed. He'll use the tower looming on the hill, just as Tartarus was used when Mitsuru-san and her friends were in high school. I don't know what in particular he intends to bring forth, but there's no denying that his aim is something along those lines.
Really? Oh yeah, I actually felt something odd about that guy myself.
Odd? In what way?
Well, when I got close to him, I felt something strange. It was exactly like the feeling I get from those plumes of dust we have as cores.
Oh, so this guy's like a machine too or something?
Oh. Does this mean he had a plume of dusk in his possession?
Not exactly. It wasn't that he had one on him. It was more like it was synced up with his heart. It felt just like ours do.
Synced with his heart?
Okay, so this guy's a machine. I don't understand. The plume of dusk was integrated into the core of Labris and her sister unit, Aigasan. It plays the role of a heart in their mechanical bodies. But that man, Minazuki, seemed to be no different from us at first glance. What could it mean if she detected a plume of dusk in him? The faint light that had been scattered everywhere is gathered now, and I'm starting to see the outline of the truth. But there are still missing pieces. If we rescue Mitsuru-san's group and learn what they know, then I expect that we will be able to reach some sort of conclusion. Labris looks in my face as I'm lost in thought and smiles to try to cheer me up.
Relax. We'll never lose. You saw us fight earlier, right? Yukari-san and Ken-kun can really kick some ass.
Labris speaks with satisfaction, with a proud look on her face. It's a far cry from the Labris that I first met a few days ago.
It seems you've made some wonderful friends, Labris.
Huh? Oh, you think it's okay for me to think of him that way? It's kinda embarrassing.
That's how it is at the start. Once you come to realize it, though, you'll find that it turns to a warm feeling within you.
Huh. Is that how it was for you, Naoto-kun?
Who knows? Perhaps it was.
I recall when I first met my senpai, and a wry smile forms on my lips. Feeling a bit embarrassed at this, I pulled the brim of my hat down over my eyes. It's not just Labris. The same is true for me and many others I've never met. We all go through the process to find out what's precious and irreplaceable to us.
Let's go rendezvous with the others.
Alright, now we get to see Adachi. There's no doubt about it. As we go down the fog-filled hallway, we see a man we're very familiar with. We can hardly forget his face.
No way. Why is it Dachi-san?
Warm feeling in Naoto. Now's not the time for that.
Could he be a fake?
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on.
That friendly smile, joking manner, and contemptuously nonchalant laugh. There's no doubt that this is the Adachi-san we all know. But why?
Why are you here? Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well-behaved. But someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can say no to something like that.
Help out? You mean that show guy?
Hmm? Have you guys already met? Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Don't play dumb. If I don't like your answer, there'll be boot prints all over your face.
Who cares about all that? Come on, aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
Well, he's as fun as ever. Doesn't seem like he's changed all that much, but, What are you up to, Adachi?
So you are!
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you? You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Rules. Rules, eh?
Don't you understand how the real world is in trouble because of show? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Man, if only Honey 02U was here. Well, I told her that I was doing this. I don't know what she's up to. Probably missing her wife again, Tails.
Oh, man. I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored. All the questions about what he's after or what's gonna happen to this town, I don't give a damn about any of it.
What's he saying?
Adachi, you lousy...
Whoa, whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here, because that's how you think.
The rules here?
You know, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, brats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like I keep saying,
I think he's
if
calling
you
you
keep
an
fighting
idiot.
them on their own terms, they could bite you in the ass. I bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
My hazy, scattered thoughts all come together when I hear what Adachi has to say. We've been vaguely watching those light particles fly up to the top of the tower, but are those what Sho was after? Could it be the reason that Sho set the rules to make us fight one-on-one was to give us more of those particles? Persona fragments, according to Adachi-san, during the constant fighting?
Have we been inadvertently helping him?
Oh man, you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
Out of the blue, the distorted school building creaks with a loud noise. The jarring sound echoes in the depths of the red fog like an animal's growl.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected. Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess. Oh, and your friends who got caught? They might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
Wait! What's that supposed to mean?
It means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three.
Wait!
Adachi-san turns his back on us and disappears into the red fog. Yosuke tries to go after him, but he slams straight into an invisible wall. That looked like it hurt. I hope he's okay. It's only then that I realize that we're already surrounded on all sides by red pillars.
You okay, Yosuke?
This actually hurts more than you'd think. I mean, when did these get set up?
How much longer are you gonna make me wait? You better entertain me at the very least.
Sweet Cheeks Akihikes? Yep. We turn around to see the bearer of a familiar voice. Inside the fog is a man standing as if to show off his well-developed muscles. He's topless apart from the red cape. It's definitely one of Mitsuru-san's companions, Akihiko-san. Yeah, she should really be here right now. She'd be doing an awful lot of barking. He's making sense. If they could just take down the fake versions of them all in a group instead of one-on-one, they wouldn't be letting off so much persona fragments. Wouldn't they be letting off more if they're all engaging?
Welcome to this special ring. This place is truly a square jungle. It sure brings back memories. It really takes me back.
Master? Oh, I'm glad that you're safe.
Master? As Chie tries to rush over, a sharp fist whizzes right in front of her. What is going on between Chie and Akihiko? Is this another ship? For one thing, Akihiko-san should be captive somewhere, and for another, he wouldn't challenge us to a fight like this.
Fake Akihiko-san.
Don't you all long for the tensing of muscles and the clenching of fists? It's only seconds away. Step forward if you want to taste the match.
You.
Finally.
Izunagi, persona!
Gotcha.
Izunagi! Izunagi, can you take it? Dink! Try trick!
I do not know what the hell I just did. I think he meant the more the personas use, the more fragments they let out, so if they all attack at once, they would not use their personas as much. Ah, okay.
Wait, where did Adachi go?
Hey, doesn't this shaking seem bad? It's been getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, looks like we don't have much time.
Hey, hold on a sec. Adachi said something about persona fragments earlier. What did he mean?
Last time, Sho tried to get powerful shadows by shaking us up so our personas would turn back to their original form. And this time, he's lured us into this red fog and made us fight our fakes, so we can carve off persona fragments in the process.
Oh, you mean those balls of light that pop out when we fight against the fakes?
Probably, yeah. Sho is trying to do something with the persona fragments he's collecting.
But what, though? Is he gonna make a new persona for himself with them?
I don't know. But all the persona fragments I saw so far were headed to the top of this tower. We might find our answers there.
Trying to figure it out now won't do any good. We've fallen for the enemy's trap so far. But from here on out, we're going on the counterattack. We have to avoid fighting fakes as much as we can, rescue Mitsuru-san's team, and get to the top of the tower. After we all nod to each other, we run with renewed purpose down the murky hallway.
Sheesh, these hallways are too long. How far do they go? You'd think we'd have gotten to the stairs by now, at least.
Maybe just running down the hallways won't work. Why don't we try going into the first open room we see? I mean, this place was connected in some messed up ways during the last P1 Grand Prix.
You do have a point.
But there's tons of classrooms here. Should we just start with the closest one? Whoa, bingo!
Oh, good job, Yosuke!
Past the open door is the unmistakable view of a classroom, but on the wall inside is a set of familiar-looking school stairs, connected to it like they were forced there.
I still don't like this plan. We're gonna have to check every door we find from here on out.
Don't worry, you can do it, Yosuke.
Yeah, we'll be okay if we got Yosuke with us.
What's with the blind trust in me? I don't remember you guys being such goody-goodies.
What are you doing, Yosuke? Come on, you better hurry up.
Why isn't anyone listening to me? Don't you think it's weird that you're about to leave me behind after saying all that nice stuff?
Just as Yosuke suspected, our progress from the next floor on gets pretty rough. We don't run into any fakes, but we don't make much headway either. How far have we climbed? Feeling impatient, I put my hand on a nearby door and throw it open.
Hey, Yukon!
A giant guillotine-like blade whooshes by right before my eyes. I dodge barely, but it was much too close for comfort.
You dodged. Not too shabby, Yuko.
Oh, it's,
That voice!
okay.
Why don't you hurry up and come in? I'm bored out of my skull waiting for you guys.
I cautiously step into the classroom. Inside, we find stairs leading up and a figure blocking them, just as I thought.
Labrys!
Like you see how much of your persona I can carve off, eh?
You're going too far. What are you trying to do with all these persona fragments?
What do you care? Win or lose, you're all gonna die anyways. I got nothing to tell you. Now, bring on the ring!
Red pillars fall from the classroom ceiling, and in their ominous glow I could see Labrys's long-haired persona. For a second, I was fearing the worst, but this doesn't seem to be Labrys's shadow. It's more like a fake Labrys created from a shadow. Whichever it is, it detaches the giant axe from its back and grips it in its metallic hands. The fake Labrys stares at us with its golden eyes, and takes a fighting stance.
I'm a weapon, a special destroyer made only to eliminate the enemy. Underestimate me, and you'll end up with more than just a scratch.
Let's go with Chie this time.
Final. Fight!
What's this?
What should we do?
Come on, don't get him!
You're neck and neck. What should we do? Beat him down. That wraps up the match. Good job.
Fake begins to melt, and there's a loud crack as the red pillar is shattered. At the same time, persona fragments that were carved off in the battle turn to particles of light and float in the air.
Oh no, the persona fragments!
Chie looks like she's about to chase after them, but Yosuke stops her. I understand how she feels, but Yosuke is right. Once they scatter, there's nothing we can do now.
It's fine. We just need to hurry on ahead. We're out of time.
Yeah! Still, it's so frustrating!
Chie seems frustrated, but she agrees. I know it's hard for her to sit around idly, even though she understands.
Hey, something just crossed my mind. Personas were originally our shadows, right?
What's this all about?
No, I was thinking about what the culprit's after. I wondered why he'd be so hell-bent on our personas.
Huh?
Well, think about it. There's a bunch of shadows in the TV world. So why is he so fixated on our personas?
Good question.
Yosuke is absolutely right. Last time, the culprit was targeting our personas to collect powerful shadows. But not this time. If he wanted to play it safe, he wouldn't have goaded a bunch of persona users into a fight with him. Especially since we've already gotten a score to settle. Besides, just because the TV world is peaceful again doesn't mean that all the shadows have gone away. If that's all he wanted, he could just gather those. Really, the culprit was controlling shadows to make fake versions of us to fight for him. But then, why go through all the trouble of preparing these arenas and carving away our personas? Does he want revenge for last time? I don't know. Sho didn't seem to care about that, so why?
There must be a reason he's targeting our personas in particular.
Some reason why it can't be just any old shadows?
Yosuke and Chie are stumped too. We need some more hints. We're missing some key information, or maybe I just haven't put it together yet. Maybe he wants specific personas. I honestly have no idea. Mysterious young man named Sho, persona fragments, and Adachi-san. No, there's still a lot left for us to find out. Forgot my phone stopped working. After Teddy's nose led us to Yasugami High, we saw what looked like the practice building, and barged on in. But I don't know how long it's been since then. We've been wandering down every corner of the school through this damn red fog, looking for the stairs. We're slowly going higher, but...
Was your school always this big? I think I'm done for. Look, my legs are turning into twigs.
They were twigs to begin with. Quit your whining and get moving.
I know.
Yeah, I know Ted's got a right to complain. There's no knowing when the enemy might attack, and having to stay on guard all the time is tiring us out. Even Yukiko-senpai's got a hard look on her face. Well, makes sense. I mean, same goes for me, but these are her classmates we're talking about. Of course she's worried about them.
If the school was always this big, I'd be late for class every day.
That's what you're worried about? Man, how the hell is this place hooked up?
Oh, could we try opening up a window and climb up the walls?
What are you thinking? Yuki-chan, that's against the rules!
Screw the rules. Suddenly, the TV on the ceiling turns on, and that weird Ted comes upon it. I don't really get this guy's deal. Can I just assume he's a fake? And leave it at that?
Huh? The imposter's showing its face again! If you don't give up now, you're gonna get more than just a beating! What are you talking about, you moron? I'm the one who wants to punish you. Shouldn't you all be trying harder than this? Don't you understand the situation you're in? If you don't hurry, the world really is going to end. Yet you keep dallying around and wandering all over. None of you have any guts, I say.
That's your own goddamn fault.
Shut up! You want to end the world or not? Which is it? If you didn't want us to get lost, you should have made us a straight path, damn it!
Exactly.
That would defeat the purpose of the P1 climax. It's only natural for the bad guys to be mean. Fine. Now hear this. I, General Teddy, I'm gonna give you a warning because I'm so tear-jerkingly nice. Open up those tiny ears. If you don't hurry up at once, the lives of the captive princesses will be in danger soon!
What?
That ain't good. Thinking about it, it's been a while since the first Midnight Channel broadcast. If Mitsuru-san and her guys were already strung up at that point, it's no surprise they'd be exhausted. Goddamn this fake Ted, what a dirty trick.
Oh! Yuki-chan? What was that for?
In the end of Persona 4 Golden, isn't it weird how Adachi was a suspect by chance? You and Naoto were looking for someone who was always keeping an eye on them and knowing what they do. Could have easily been Dojima too. I think that may have been a better twist if it had been him. Honestly.
Oh, sorry. Looking at that Teddy made me angry for some reason.
How tyrannical! The bear on screen and adorable little moi are totally unrelated. Adorable little moi is totally unrelated. Grrr, don't copy me. Don't copy me.
The fake Ted gives off one last smirky laugh to taunt Teddy before the red fog covers him up in the monitor and he's gone.
Looks like we better hurry and find Mitsuru-san and rescue her gang, too.
You're right. We should focus on that before we head higher up.
Alrighty then. Time to open up my bear nose once again. Wait.
Ah! Why do you keep turning our way when you sneeze?
It's no use. The red fog's been so thick ever since we got into this building. My nose isn't working at all.
Try harder, Teddy.
Well, if Yuki-chan gave me a big fat kiss, I think I could try harder.
Enough of this bullshit. Hurry up and put that nose of yours to work.
My nose is very delicate. Searching through this fog makes my sneezing unstoppable.
Don't worry, Teddy. I have lots of tissues.
Yuki-chan, are you doing that on purpose? I don't need tissues. I need smooches.
Why are you carrying a lot of tissues around, Yukiko?
You can do this, right, Teddy?
Pay me no mind. Teddy knows, full on searching.
Feeling the pressure from Yukiko-senpai's icy smile, Teddy starts twitching his nose every which way. I don't get how that counts as full-on searching, but I can tell he's desperate. Maybe that whole unconquerable snow black thing has got some truth to it.
I do sense something, but... What? Oh, here we go! I smell something like Michan and her friends from over there! Oops.
Bastard guy! You got your snot all over me! You're doing this on purpose, huh?
Well, all that aside, Teddy's nose is all we've got to go on now. When we go in the direction he pointed out, we can sort of barely see the door to the music room at the end of the hall. Nice, that means someone from Mitsuru-san's crew is there. Feeling better about this, I grab the door and pull it open with enough force to bust it down. Figure if there's a hostage in there, there's gotta be a fake there too. And if that's the case, I'm gonna give him a little fist sandwich as soon as I see him. Oh, Akihiko again.
Who's that?
Ah! We found a crucified Aki! Hang in there!
Akihiko-san! What a horrible thing to do.
Damn it, Akihiko-san's up on a cross. Just like they showed on the Midnight Channel. That's not really a cross, it's like a T. He's limp like he's unconscious, and seems pretty out of it. Damn, I remember this guy being pretty strong, too. If they could do this to a guy like him, then whoever we're up against may be tougher than we thought. The goofy mood from a second ago goes away in a snap, and we start inching back to back while checking out our surroundings. Again, the white against his pale skin. Put a border around your text, damn it. That's when I noticed there's another guy in the corner of the classroom. I've never seen him before, which means...
Hey, Pops! Are you the goddamn culprit?
Pops? You mean me?
Junpei.
Shh. Youngins these days are so rude.
The guy who comes out is some suspicious-looking dude with a red bat and a goatee. He sure looks shady enough to be the culprit.
Huh? Is he really the culprit in this? He seems a little flaky.
Trash talking to me already, huh? I'm the lethal weapon of the Shadow Office. Junpei Iori's.
Oh, so you're a fake.
We don't actually know the real one, so how shocked should we act at learning you're the fake?
No two ways about it. He's a dumbass.
Kinda, yeah. What the hell is this guy saying? I can't tell if he's here to mess with us or make us laugh. What's he doing mixed in with the fakes of us?
Shut up! Anyway, your game ends here. Here goes. Play ball.
Well, I think we all know who we're using for this battle, don't we? Junpei saying youngins shouldn't be allowed. I don't think he should be allowed at a school right now, looking the way that he looks. Suddenly, red pillars descend, and we get surrounded by invisible walls. I mean, I can't see them, but going by the other fights, they must be there, right? Well, I ain't gonna sweat the details. No matter whose fake this is, it's the enemy. And that means he's getting an ass whooping.
Hold it right there! The real Junpei Iori, at your service!
Huh?
Oh, deep breath, deep breath. Just when I thought I heard a voice from up above, something comes falling down. Could that be? Alright, let's jam out to this for a minute. This is a good tune. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Love that.
Oh, he fell on it.
Am I the age to say young'uns? I don't think he would catch me dead saying young'uns. I mean, I'll call somebody kid, because I think I'm old enough to call somebody kid when they're younger than me, but young'uns, yeah, that's not for me.
He's not moving at all. I guess he's out cold.
I knew it. A dude who looks just like Flaky here is stuck on the invisible ceiling, stretching between the red pillars. He's got one hell of a pose.
Oh man, so lame. That's the original me?
Even the fake is grumbling. That dude's an ordinary guy. In a way, all the tension from the second ago is pretty much shot now. Well, that's good for us, since it helps us relax. All we gotta do now is beat down this fake.
Enough of your damn mumbling! I'll crush you like an egg, so let's get to it!
Mm-hmm. We need to make him take responsibility for doing such a horrible thing to Akihiko-san.
I don't really care about Aki, but I never forgive an evildoer!
Wow, they're totally pissed. Good thing Rule Savers has to be one-on-one. Alright, youngins, feel free to come at me.
Kanji. Of course. Of course we're playing as Kanji. Kanji is best boy.
Finally! Fight! Take this! Crush it! Break it half! Break it half! See ya! Bang! Want some? Eat this! Break it half! Next week! Nothing! Eat this! Eat this! What? That's nothing! Crush it! What? Don't push your luck! Break it out here! Out of the way! Eat this! Crush it! Eat this! Eat
Eat this! What's up? Eat this!
I'm glad I could help you fight. Thank you.
You did nothing, Yukiko.
All right! In your face, damn it!
Time for a fist pump. That fake seemed like an idiot, but he was pretty impressive. No wonder he's the something operative's, little webbing? Something like that. I guess that means the real one's pretty strong, too. Oh, he's gonna fall on your fist pump, isn't he? That's why I hear the red pillar shatter, and something comes falling down. Oh yeah, I forgot someone was stuck up there. Oh crap, wasn't he unconscious?
Junpei Iori at your service!
Before we have time to worry, the Junpei guy lands right next to the melting fake with a loud thump. He then tries to strike a pose, but his legs must have gotten numb or something, because he starts writhing in pain without a word. Well, yeah, he fell from pretty far up, after all.
Do you think he's okay? In any sense, I mean.
I don't know.
Probably not. Anyway, we explain quick about our fakes and all the other crap that happened to Junpei-san, who seems like he's doing okay. He says he came to Inaba because he heard Mitsuru-san's crew went missing, but he got lost in the school. He happened to spot Akihiko-san and us from the connecting passageway, and jumped down from there, but he had the worst timing. Or the best. That would have been a pretty great comedy stunt. At any rate, we hurry up to the cross and get Akihiko-san down quick. But he doesn't come to straight away. Looks like he's pretty drained.
Akihiko-san! Are you okay, Akihiko-san? Damn it! Who did this to you?
You're one of the shadow operatives, right, Junpei-san?
Huh? Yeah, I am, but how do you guys know about that? Hey, weren't you using personas too?
Looks like Junpei-san really doesn't know, so we end up having to explain everything in detail, including our fights against Akihiko-san and his friends in the P1 Grand Prix the other day.
So that's how Akihiko-san got caught. I'm still kind of fuzzy on this stuff about the TV world and whatnot, but I think I get the gist of it. Oh, right. I never introduced myself properly. I'm Junpei Iori. People call me the Shadow Operative's lethal weapon. Thanks for sticking up for Akihiko-san earlier.
I'm Yukiko Amagi, a third year at Yasugami High.
Sup? I'm Kanji Tatsumi, a second year.
And, who's this blue Daruma doll?
Who are you calling a blue Daruma doll? I'm an Adora Bear.
Adora Bear? Oh, is that one of the monsters that shows up in Featherman?
How rude! How could you not know how popular I am, you sweaty bearded batter?
Oh, what's with all the ruckus? I'm trying to sleep here.
Akihiko-san!
Aki, you're awake!
Oh, thank goodness he's alive!
He wouldn't come around. I was getting worried, man.
Relax. I was just taking a nap to get back some of the energy they stole.
He's got some balls for a dude in this situation. But Akihiko-san's gotta know, too. He's saying this stuff to keep us calm, but the guy looks like he's got a lot to recover from. He's telling us how the cross-like thing he was on wasn't just for show. Being tied up to it felt like his strength was getting drained. Akihiko-san thanks us all, and he turns back to Junpei-san.
But hey, it's been a while, Junpei. Were you the only one they called out?
Actually, I was more of a lone samurai. I got a call from Yucatan, but my phone ran out of juice during the call. When I got here, something weird had happened to the town. I thought everyone was headed for this Tartarus-looking tower, so I came to check it out. Oh, Yucatan should be with Ken, Koromaru, and this Labrys girl, who I guess is Aigis' sister. I never met her, though.
Even Ken got called up? Oh man, I'm ashamed of myself.
But why did you come to Inaba? Did you find out something about Labrys's case?
Well, we heard that the shadow presence had ramped up in Inaba. We were headed here to look into why that happened. But while we were on our way, our car got ambushed and... well, you know the rest.
Damn it. That culprit's one sick bastard. How dare he torture you?
Huh? They didn't torture me or anything.
They didn't? But you're wounded all over, and your clothes are all ripped up.
My clothes? What about my clothes?
What are you saying, Junpei? Aki always looks like...
God damn it, Ted! Shut your damn mouth!
Huh? Oh, I get it. Yeah, never mind, Akihiko-san. Sorry for talking weird like that.
Damn it, Ted. That was too close. All guys got stuff they don't want people to know about. It ain't a matter of hiding the truth or not. There's just a time and a place to bring it up. And you don't gotta go bring it up for other people.
Oh, that reminds me, though. This feels like that other thing we know all too well. Is it just me?
So, you noticed too.
I mean, it's like... this is the dark hour, right?
Dark hour? What's that?
Basically, the dark hour is a hidden time that ordinary people don't know about. We fought once to get rid of it, but that used to only last about an hour every night. What's happening to this town doesn't seem so simple.
That reminds me, General Teddy mentioned something like that.
The P1 Climax! It's the end of the world! One-on-one deathmatch that's worthy of the name Climax!
Are those dead Aegis robots in the background?
And best of all, if you don't win the one-on-one tournament to the finish within the hour, the world will end! No punches pulled this time!
We explained to Akihiko-san what the fake Teddy said on the Midnight Channel right before our time got messed up.
That's not good. We have to meet up with Mitsuru and the others as soon as possible.
Yeah, now that I think about it, if we don't do something inside of an hour, does that mean the world will get stuck the way it is? We'd better hurry. But just as we're about to get going, we run into a problem. The damn door won't open. What the hell is this shit? No, Aegis. Well, I don't think it was actually Aegis, but a lot of robots that looked kind of like her. Oh, whoops. I, accidentally shut down my Twitch chat. Even though there's nothing going on in there, I still want to keep that up, just in case. Alright, so we're a little more than halfway done here. I'm wondering if we will finish this tonight. No matter how much we climb, the scenery remains the same. We should have gone up a number of floors by now, but my limbs have already gone numb. Not surprised that my friends have gone quiet, given that there seems to be no end to this labyrinth.
Hey, Yosuke, you haven't said a word all this time. Stop being so quiet and say something fun.
Dude, you're asking too much. I've got no energy to spare for that right now.
Yeah, but being quiet gets me all anxious. Don't you have anything? Some inside info on discounts at the Junes Deli?
You didn't get it? What was he talking about? His clothes? Well, apparently Akihiko always dresses like that now. Where he only wears a cape.
Thank you for shopping! It's always Customer Appreciation Day at Junes. Wait, just talking about meat boost your spirits?
Of course it does! Oh, meat. That tender juiciness makes me so...
That was cute. Also, I got some meat for you, Chie. Get yourself a nice load of protein with it.
Someone's here.
Once we get up the flight of stairs, I stop the conversation. From not far off, we can hear two people talking, their voices echoing out throughout the hall. We move forward as quietly as we can to find that the voices are coming from a slightly open classroom door.
I am getting so bored. I should just go take out a couple of them. Whoa, hold on there. There's no need to get hasty when the plan's going so well, right? It'd be easier to just sit back and wait.
Okay, Adachi and his shadow, huh? These voices, is that Adachi-san and Sho? I signaled to Yosuke and Chie with my eyes and we quietly peek into the classroom the voices are coming from.
Huh? Where is this? Was there someplace like this at our school?
Okay, so, Tartarus now. Chie is right, that eerie light and that bizarre thing in there. It's a disturbing enough scene to make anyone who sees it deeply afraid. Where are we? There's no room like this anywhere in Yasugami High, so where in the world did this scenery come from?
What are you talking so big for? Want me to stick my sword through your ears? Ooh, scary. Can't you calm down a bit? You won't beat anyone like that. And you came to get me because you needed me, no? You sure it's a good idea to kill me just because I rub you the wrong way? Cripes, what a wet blanket. Did you just come from a picnic out in the rain or something? Don't get the wrong idea. That guy has nothing to do with this. I can kill anyone I want if I feel like it.
He's fast. The young man draws his sword smoothly and holds it to Adachi-san's throat. The blade reflects the strange light in the unfamiliar room, making the scene even stranger. What should I do? Adachi-san is in danger. Do I make a move? No.
Then go on ahead. It's easy, right? Have you actually killed anyone before?
A massive chill runs down my spine. Adachi-san's aloof tone, that dull gaze that expels all hope. It's like the mud at the bottom of a lightless river. That same gaze deflected all our pleas back then, and now it's brushing aside even Sho's threats.
This guy's really pissing me off.
Seemingly sensing the darkness within Adachi-san, Sho sheaths his blade. He seems pretty irritated. Having someone get the upper hand must really offend him.
Hey, is that show guy insane? He's laughing and joking one second, and then the next, he pulls out his swords.
The guy's trying to end the world. I think we already know that he's insane.
Are they bickering with each other? And what was that about that guy?
I heard the same thing. We thought up to now that everything we'd defaced was all Sho's doing. But it seems he had at least one accomplice. Not only that, but they summoned Adachi-san here as someone with talents important to their plan.
Look, there's no need to fight. Once it descends, after all, the world's going to totally disappear. Why spend your time dealing with them, you know? Just ignore those kids.
Alright, so I'm guessing they're trying to bring Nyx back then.
That's not the problem. I look at those guys and I can't stop gagging. They just herd together like best buds. I don't know why they're so full of themselves. It makes me want to beat the shit out of them. Get them to cry like babies. You get me? Do you?
Suddenly, Sho's bloodthirsty madness-tinged gaze turns on us. The instant that Sho reaches towards his back, I yell to Yosuke and Chie directly behind me.
Yosuke, Chie, get back! You're so lame. Such a frickin' irritating bunch. I hate to even look at you. I just want to see you completely destroyed.
There's no sense hiding any longer. I give Yosuke and Chie a look before slowly stepping into the classroom. They follow close behind me, and we face Sho with the bulk of the classroom between us.
Show me Nazuki. What are you planning?
Huh? Weren't you listening? I'm gonna get rid of all you disgusting pests and make this a world I can stand to live in. What?
Don't be ridiculous! That won't help anybody but you!
Yeah? So what? Of course it only helps me. I'm saying you're disgusting, so you should all just die.
This isn't funny anymore. You're totally nuts. Are you saying that nothing else matters as long as you're satisfied?
Aha! Well, duh! Friends? Bonds? You worthless pests aren't accomplishing anything but licking each other's wounds! Shitty pests in this shitty world have no goddamn call to give me their shitty lectures. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get rid of every shred of everything.
Little. You really are a piece of shit that's not worth saving. You've got no right to do that.
The world will be much quieter soon. Just like here. A wonderful place where there's no one else. It's all for me!
What? A world with no one else?
Oh, it seems like you get pretty lonely.
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Just hurry up and get smashed to pieces, you shitty pests!
Whoa, whoa, what are you getting all worked up for? You really shouldn't do that.
And you shut up too, you piece of shit! Come get me. I'll beat the life out of you. You'll be begging for mercy.
The red pillars in the four corners of the room light up, and Sho readies his two swords in a stance I've never seen before. It looks preposterous at first glance, but then I see it's actually very efficient and focused entirely on offensive. This isn't some amateur style, it's the art of murder, instilled into him to guarantee a kill.
There's no way I'm gonna let him win. I can't believe our town is such a mess because of that guy.
But then no more Wi-Fi? Yeah, that too.
There's no way I'm sitting back and letting it happen.
I'm with you. We'll show you with our own fists how strong you can be when you have something to protect.
Show strong. Don't let your guard down.
Plays you again. Excuse me.
Finally!
Let's go. Gotta get open.
Bullshit! I see ya!
Izunagi!
Bullshit! You ready for this? How about I'll make you crit? Damn! How about this?
Down!
Closing it, Bob! Bastard!
Izunagi!
Bastard!
Take this!
Move! Go! Damn it!
You.
When with the final strike, the show collapses. The shining red pillars in the corners of the room all shatter at once, and the invisible walls surrounding us seem to go with them. Sho had us beat on everything, from power, speed, and physical stamina, but we managed to win. It's because he never used his persona. We were all worried about the power of those red glowing eyes that kept us paralyzed, but Sho didn't use it even once during his battle. No, could it possibly be that he couldn't use it either?
What did I tell ya? This is because you kept using those weird powers. You got all puffed up because of someone else's gift.
Are we fighting you next, Adachi-san?
Huh? Oh man, don't be ridiculous. Why would I do something that hard?
Hard? Aren't you supposed to be on Sho's side?
Show's side? Give me a break. Come on. Isn't there someone else besides me you should be worrying about?
Someone we should worry about.
Oh, you mean that guy Sho mentioned? Damn, so he does have an accomplice.
No, something tells me that's not it. Adachi-san's still looking at Sho collapsed on the ground. What's he so interested in? I'm about to ask, but before I can, he starts to move.
Persona.
The voice is very similar to Sho's, but it's obviously not him. The moment Sho sits up, a silhouette I've never seen before approaches me from behind him. Is this a persona?
You move!
Yukon!
I can't dodge this, but no sooner does the thought flash on my mind than Yosuke and Chie run over, positioning themselves between me and the approaching silhouette to shield me. No, if they do that...
Yosuke! Chie!
Sho slowly gets to his feet. Wait, but is this even Sho? He looks the same, but his stance and bearings are completely different than the Sho we fought a moment ago. What is and isn't Sho turns towards us in a ghostly manner and slowly raises his head to fix an almost mechanical stare on us. Who in the world is this? Okay. So there are a couple more branching pathways. Interesting. And there is a big empty space here, which... Huh. Alright. 58% complete, so, let's see, if I keep this going for another hour, I don't think we'll be able to complete it tonight, but, making some, pretty good time here. Just when we finally reached Takahiko-san, we were about to catch a break in solving this case. Now we can't even get out of the room. We're all panicking.
Damn it! What the hell's going on?
I'll accept Akihiko-san, anyway, who's just thinking calmly to himself. Does he have some kind of plan?
Yukiko, how many doors are there in the music room at your school?
Huh? Oh, right. There's the door we came through, and... Ah! There should be a door that leads to the prep room in the back.
All right. Junpei, look for that door. It should be around here somewhere.
Huh? Actually, is this it?
Junpei-san looks around and finds a little door that was hidden behind some stuff further in the room. Well, you look at that! Man, I guess I should show up at school more often, so I notice stuff like that too. Anyway, Junpei goes up to the little door and opens it. Easy as that.
Whoa, what is this? It's kind of creepy.
And there's the dead robots again. Both are injured, but he was only holding onto Chie. Bruh, Yosuke looked dead in the ground. Wait, what? Oh, and when, what's-his-face was gonna attack. Okay. The door turns out to be connected to an eerie room that is stained bloody red. Hey, this is the announcement room for the P1 Grand Prix. Those broken robots hung up there are part of Labrys's past. What a shitty thing to make us look at again.
Labby-chan, are you doing okay right now? I'm really worried about you.
Teddy.
That reminds me, Ted calls himself Labry's Knight and stuff like that. So maybe he was the first one to make friends with Labrys during the P1 Grand Prix. It's a little disturbing, they're robots, but they look like they have guts spilling out. Well, they are kind of disembodied there. Like, limbs are missing, wires hanging out and shit. They're being hung up like cattle. Oh, speaking of, like, cattle being hung up in, like, a slaughterhouse and stuff, I tried watching a horror movie which was called Slaughterhouse, and apparently it was about some deranged hillbilly who likes to kill people at his dad's slaughterhouse. But for the opening credits, they actually subject you to the process of how a slaughterhouse works. Like, you're forced for a solid couple of minutes to watch actual footage of pigs being, like, skinned, gutted, and boiled and shit. And I was like, I'm here for a fantasy movie. Why are you making me watch this? And, like, at least in a horror movie, you know it's fake, but you're gonna subject me to watching, like, footage of pigs being butchered? I don't want to see that. I mean, I'm not gonna give up steak or, tenderloin anymore, but goddamn, that's not something I want to see when I'm trying to entertain myself with a slasher flick. That's that was a bit fucked up, especially when you're not expecting it. I mean, what the hell was it supposed to be? Faces of Death, pig style. I guess it's only natural that he'd be worried about how she's doing now. Still.
Ah! Stupid kanji! What was that for?
Toughen up, Ted. What good is it gonna do you to mope like that? You're Labrys's buddy. She said herself that she was gonna do her best. If you don't believe in her, who will? God damn it, don't get your runny nose on me! Ugh, you're so gross!
Ted comes jumping at me with his face streaked with tears and runny nose. This little. I just washed my damn uniform and he's already getting it dirty. Sounds like something a vegetarian would show you when they act all high and mighty. Yeah, again, it's not enough to make me try, like, giving up meat, but at the same time, I don't want to see something like that when I'm trying to watch a horror movie. Like, it's... I don't even understand. While we're fooling around, Akihiko-san comes towards us and smiles.
You guys get along really well, huh? But we're running out of time. Let's get moving.
Roger that.
All right! I'm totally on fire! We're gonna go and kick this culprit's booty!
Never say booty again, Teddy.
The blue Daruma doll's pretty pumped up. Oh, hey, there's a door over here, too.
When Junpei-san opens the door further inside the announcement room, this crazy gust of wind blows into the room, sweeping Junpei-san's entire body out the door.
Junpei!
Ah! Junpei flew away! Kanji, hurry up and save him!
Shut up, I know, damn it. When Akihiko and me rush over, we can't help but see what's on the other side of the door. Shadow Yukari? We're supposed to be inside the school, but is that outside? A giant bridge fills up the space, and... well, it doesn't matter. It's just that the route we've been taking It's just that the route we've been taking so far is all messed up. I'll assume the door got connected somewhere weird. I look around for Junpei-san and find him clinging to the bridge's handrail for dear life. He's seriously one hell of a guy. That's like the most cliché thing that could happen. It's starting to make me wonder if he's doing this on purpose.
This place. It's the Moonlight Bridge.
Huh? A huge bridge in the city? Why is it here in Inaba? Wait, isn't that...
Igus!
Oh, Igus now. Whoa, there's this totally out-of-place cross on top of the pillar at the highest spot of the bridge. And I could see someone being crucified up there. When I squint my eyes to get a better look, I could see for sure. That's Igus-san. What kind of insane eyesight does Akihiko have to spot him from her, or spot her from a distance? Junpei looks like the Shaggy of his crew. Alright. The way the rope is on her chest. I did notice that her boobs were kind of, like, exaggerated there. It's a glorious thing, isn't it? Wait, that's not important. I can tell even from up here that Aige-san isn't in great shape. We've got to hurry and save her.
I'll go. I might be able to reach her with my persona.
Nope, nope. I'll be the one to rescue her. I'll set Ai-chan free and get a kiss of thanks. Oh.
Just as Teddy slips past Yukiko-senpai to dart outside, he gets knocked back like a rubber ball and goes rolling onto the announcement room floor. Exaggerated, they're perfect. Hey, I didn't say that it was a bad thing. I'm just saying that they're more, like, visible, and it's glorious. This is more of that invisible wall crap. When did this happen?
You're going nowhere. If you think that things will be that easy, you're greatly mistaken.
Who the fuck is this now? Oh, this is Ken, isn't it? That's Guy's voice, quiet and kinda higher pitched. We turn to see the red pillars in four corners of the announcement room. Yeah, I thought so. Whose fake are we fighting now? I look closer and see some kid and a dog. But we better not let our guard down. None of us notice him coming at all.
Ken? And Koromaru, too!
Long time no see, Sonata-san. You should say hello too, Koromaru.
Kiss from Aigis. Teddy, do you want to remain breathing? I'd accept a kiss from Aigis. Huh, if this kid knows Akihiko-san, he must be a shadow operative too. Or a fake of one, anyway. Whoa, don't tell me the same goes for that scary-looking dog, too.
You think I'm just a child from the way I look, don't you? But let me make one thing clear. Don't underestimate me.
Now we get to beat up Worst Boy.
Okay,
let's do it.
What's going on here? Stay back, you guys. Ow.
Akihiko-san!
Akihiko-san stepped forward, and the kid moving in closer by a few feet to swing a spear happened almost at the same time. The kid's move might have been a little faster. He's using the spear's flexibility and balance to cover for him, being so shrimpy. Akihiko-san's not in peak condition right now, so maybe I should let him handle this one. Or I shouldn't let him handle this one.
You must know the rules by now. Decide who'll be representing you. If possible, I'd prefer not to fight someone who's injured, like him. It's no fun at all for me to beat up on someone who isn't in perfect condition, you know.
Like you said, Ken and Koromaru fight as a duo.
Wow, he's not cute at all. Oh, but I guess that makes it easier to deal with him?
Okay. I'm gonna give that to you, Yukiko. That was good. I mean, as much as I don't really care for you, like, shots fired at Ken, even if it is his fake. Yeah, you got a point there, Yukiko.
Yuki-chan! Your snow black side's showing itself a little.
Hey, you little punk. What gives bringing the mutt into a one-on-one fight?
Huh? Oh, this thing? Don't worry about it. I should get a handicap, right? I mean, since I'm just a child.
Die on your own. Don't make me beat up a dog.
Yeah, you little...
Not to repeat Yukiko-senpai or nothing, but this brat ain't cute at all. The way he talks kinda reminds me of Naoto, but like, this jerk's milking the I'm just a kid thing for all it's worth. Huh? Wait a sec. Fakes so far, at least the ones I've seen, act pretty much the way we do. So, does that mean the real kid's personality is more or less like this fake's? Blah. But that's not a great train of thought. So I'd better stop for now. I gotta focus instead on beating the crap out of this kid. I love the way that you worded that, Kanji. Kanji. Yeah, kill the child, spare the dog.
Finally!
Take this one, Break it half! Knock you in the neck, Serves you! Break it half! Eat this! Eat See ya! Break it half! I'll send you! Damn it! See ya! Eat this! What? Break it half! Keep it up! Take this! Alright! One more! Smackdown! Start on his face! Take this! Break it half! Next turn! Serves you! What? Take this! One! Break it half! I'm getting fired! Serves you right! The enemy's looking at the second one!
Don't let this wind get to your head. Keep training.
The red pillars in the four corners of the announcement room break. Sweet, the invisible walls are gone now, so we can rescue Junpei and Aiga-san. Or so I thought. Well, it looks like that last hit wasn't enough to totally take out the kid and his dog. Instead of melting away like the other ones, they're just huddled on the ground so far.
Oh man, I didn't think you were this strong. I didn't fight because I wanted to, you know. He forced me to do this.
The hell? This kid was a real damn brat until a second ago when he got all softened and started crying. Soft-hearted. Even this dog is drooping its ears and giving a pitiful whine as he looks at us. Damn it, he's too cute. I can't resist animals when they give me those eyes.
Hey, these guys really are fakes, right? There's no chance that they're real?
Huh? No, that's not possible. Oh, but the fake ones disappear as soon as they're defeated.
Huh? That is weird. But all I'm getting with my nose is the smell of a shadow.
Welcome to the stream, Jeff the Gamer. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, you three! Don't let your guard down!
Sonata-san, it's too late now.
Damn it!
Oh crap, we let our guard down. When we turned towards Akihiko-san's voice, it left our backs completely exposed to that kid and his dog. And that damn brat's too fast for us to do anything about it now. But right when I'm thinking that, its white streak leaps up over us and slams the fake dog away from its pounce at Yukiko-senpai. What the hell? I'm doing fine. That's good.
What? You're...
At the same time, a spear comes flying from behind, missing us completely, but really nailing the fake kid. It was thrown so hard that the kid goes flying back and gets nailed to the wall behind him. As we watch it happen, gasping like dumbasses, two voices, one human and one animal come from behind us.
Honestly, aren't you supposed to be the adults here? You let your guard down much too soon.
The new arrivals look just like the fakes we were fighting. Actually, this kid looks even brattier than his double. Standing proud next to him is a pure white dog.
Several of you I don't think I've met before. I'm the real Kanemata, and this is Koromaru.
Oh, you're the real Ken-kun. It's nice to meet you. Oh, and you too, Koromaru-san.
Nicer to meet the dog than this kid.
Watching you was pretty nerve-wracking. Do you understand what you were doing? It's unbelievable not paying attention during a fight.
Shut up, kid. I don't need a lecture from you.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to him. You just lost that point, too. Yukiko.
This kid's even brattier than the fake.
You've stepped up your game, Ken. That was an impressive strike.
It's good to see you again, Sonata-san. As you can see, Koromaru's been well, too. I've heard about you all from Labra-san. A real talking costume, huh?
I'm not a costume. I'm an all-natural, totally adorable raw bear.
What the hell's a raw bear?
Look, I'll let you touch it a little bit. Wanna feel my fur?
That's all right. I'm not interested.
Still, it's amazing to see a dog use a persona. Come here, Chosokabe.
Please don't call Koromaru by that weird name. He's not sure how to react.
Sorry to cut this short, but we have to move, Ken. How's the situation?
We met up with Naoto-san on a rooftop somewhere, and Labra should be on the move with her as we speak. Yukari-san and I avoided fighting there and left. We split up to search for Mitsuru-san, but I can't say that it's going well.
So Naoto-kun and Labras are okay. Thank goodness.
Labby-chan's here too? When I see her, I want to give her a big, fluffy bear hug.
Can't blame you, Teddy. She is pretty great.
Fluffy, you say?
And Ked's totally interested. Yeah. Oh, so this kid's into Teddy's fur too. I guess he does have a childish side to him. Either way, I'm relieved to hear that our other friends are safe, but am I forgetting something? Yeah, Junpei and Aigis.
Hey, that reminds me. Where's Junpei?
Huh?
Hanging on for dear life.
I forgot! I have to rescue Ai-chan!
Crap, I only remember now that Junpei-san got thrown out of the Moonlight Bridge. And I go running to look out the door. Huh? They're both gone. Where'd they go? Then I see Aigis-san coming down from above while holding Junpei-san bridal style. Whoa, she's actually flying.
Thank you for rescuing me, everyone. And Ken-san, Koromaru-san, it's been a while.
Aigis-san, I'm so glad that you're safe.
Yes, Koromaru-san. Junpei-san climbed the bridge and rescued me.
I'm a guy who gets things done when it comes down to it.
Is that so? Looks to me like Aigis is the one helping you out, Junpei.
What's with those cat ears? Wait, what cat ears?
After Junpei-san destroyed the cross I was bound to, he slipped and fell off the bridge. So I rescued him.
Ah, it's really been a day for me falling off of things.
Ah, so that's why you're in that position. You haven't changed at all, Junpei-san.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Junpei-san is the disgraced detective as always.
I don't think that's an actual detective.
Either way, I'm glad you're safe. Looks like Yukari and Labras are here too. So let's go save Mitsuru and Fuka and get this over with.
Aigis' head? She doesn't have cat ears. Aigis-san, Junpei-san, and Ken nod enthusiastically. It's not like we're being shut out, but that kind of thing shows they work together on a level that we can never reach. Though wait a minute, our bond with you, Senpai, is on that level. Actually, that reminds me, didn't Mitsuru-san tell us not to get involved with this? Are we gonna get yelled at for helping?
Hey, you guys.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. What's up?
Hurry up and get ready. We're leaving in a few.
What he says catches me by surprise so much that I freeze up for a moment. Looks like the same thing happened to Yukiko, because she doesn't say anything either.
Well, you weren't gonna stay put, right? Then come with us.
Roger that.
Are you sure? Mitsuru-san told us to.
Yeah, well, she's not the Queen of Japan.
Isn't it a little late for that? And since Mitsuru and Fuka aren't around right now, we need Teddy's help. Come on, you're in it this deep. Might as well see it through.
Heh, he had to put it that way. I'm sure he must know what we'd say to that.
I'm starting to get fired up. Leave it to me. I'll sniff Mitchan out.
How very reliable.
Oh, are you talking about those things on her headband? I don't think those are cat ears. That's like, I don't know what the hell those are.
So Akihiko-san's Aki and Mitsuru-senpai is Mitchan, huh? This Bear Daruma really isn't scared of anything, is he?
All right, my nose is gonna shine. I smell something gathering up there.
You want to poke him? I have something else that I want to poke on Aigis.
Dude, this again?
He said up there, though. Could he mean the rooftop after all?
You know, when I rescued Aigis earlier, I saw these giant stairs going up on the other side of the bridge.
That's it! Good job, Junpei. I'm gonna rescue Mitchan and get rewarded with a kiss!
Akihiko-san and the others stumble quiet a bit at that. Something tells me the Shadow Operatives don't have anyone as intense as our Ted. It's stupid, but I can't help but feel a little proud and smirk.
Still a carefree bunch, aren't they?
Just don't blame me if you end up getting executed.
Alright, now that we got that okay from Akihiko-san's group, all we gotta do is show no mercy and crush the culprit. We jump down to the messed up scenery and head for the stairs. Alright, 62%. What percent were we at when we started up the game? Let me roll back the stream a little bit to take a look at that. We were at 33% when we started the game, so, yeah, if we're at 62 now, and we end up getting to 90 with another stream tomorrow, maybe we could complete this in 3 days in a row. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep this going for another half hour, and then we will continue again tomorrow and see about finishing it up. I was considering doing, what's it called? Fuck, I'm drawing about, Fatal Frame,
It's
but,
just like the TV world.
no, we'll see about doing that during the weekend. I don't have words to describe how much the school has changed. The building itself looks about the same, but on top of that is a weird tower. Now that I'm seeing it up close, it's really creepy.
P1 Climax? So someone's holding one of those events in the real world?
It was fine last time, since I wasn't participating, but I bet I'm in the same boat as everyone else now. Geez, I hope I don't get stuck with a weird name like theirs. Excuse me. It's hard to see near the top because the fog is so thick, but I wonder if everyone's already inside the school building.
Come, Persona!
I fully opened my consciousness, concentrating my efforts on the inside of the school. I had expected the interference to be this bad. Still, I am sure I could do this now. As I concentrate harder, almost like I'm praying, a faint voice echoes in my mind.
Kari-chan! Kari-chan! Are you... Someone!
Alright, that's Fuka, right?
That voice.
Yep, I thought so. It's not coming from inside the school. On instinct, I run to where the voice was coming from, and I charge into the gym. It's a total mess in here. Carelessly placed filming equipment, folding chairs stacked up to the ceiling, you name it. I look towards the stage in the midst of the creeping red fog, where I see an even more shocking sight.
Fuka-san!
Oh! Ho ho! See a bit of Yukari's cheesecake there. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha! I am liking that. I'm really liking that. Ooh boy. On the center of the stage is a prop-like cross. Fuka-san's crucified on it, like she's being held up to public ridicule. She doesn't look well at that, and she's breathing in gasps. Who would do such a horrible thing to her? Near the cross is a person in pink clothes, collapsed on the ground. It seems like she's the one Fuka-san is calling so desperately. Yukari's cheesecake? What? You don't see her cleavage there? Look at that.
Fuka-san, hang on, I'll come free you!
Well, now you can't see it because there's a box in the way, but yeah, look.
Rise-san? Don't!
Aw,
Stay back!
I like your new hairstyle, Fuka. It's not as great as the original, but it's still adorable nonetheless. After Fukusan notices me and cries out, I sense an odd presence and stop. Soon afterwards, a number of arrows pierce the ground in front of me, giving off sparks. Yes, but who says cheesecake? You've never heard of that term before? That's a thing.
That was close. What's going on here?
Looks like you have a good sense for these things. No wonder you're their backup.
I can't believe my eyes. It's from that live-action show on the air now called Featherman Victory.
What? Feather Pink?
I don't get what's going on here at all. But actually, taking a closer look, there's something about the stage Fuka stands on. It's the stage from that club escapade on Port Island. On top of worrying about the girl collapsed on the ground now, I've got some kind of costumed hero attacking me. Is this a hidden camera thing?
No, Rise-san! That's... Fuka-san, take it easy!
Fukusan's brow creases in pain as she tries to explain something to me. I don't really understand, but I'm getting a nasty feeling about that cross. All I know is that Fukusan is in a lot of pain, and I need to rescue her as quickly as possible. But when I try to approach the cross, Feather Pink gets in my way.
Please move aside! I need to free her!
Then that makes us enemies. I hope you're prepared, Showbiz Fiend. I, Feather Pink, shall strike you down!
You heard various terms, but not cheesecake? Well, now you have.
Rise-san! Please, run! You have to get help!
No thanks, Fukusan, but it's okay. I can fight now. That's why I have this power, so I can be useful to everyone.
Oh, you're not running away. Then we may as well get started. Bring on the ring!
When Feather Pink raises her right hand, like a costumed hero's finishing move, glowing red pillars descend to surround us. At the same time, the gym's red curtain falls, hiding the escapade stage. I can't hear Fukusan's voice anymore, or even sense her.
Peace and quiet at last. Now, are you ready? Persona!
Huh? Wait a second, she can use a persona? Isn't that a little on the heavy side for my first fight?
Ready? And action!
Feather Pink attacks right on cue. And it's not a practice attack like in the shows, but a full-force move meant to kill. I shrink away, managing to dodge. She's really showing no mercy. Once again, I feel the fear an actual battle puts into you. But my senpai fought through these feelings. I get a little twinge in my chest from the guilt. I'm different now, though I can do this too.
Persona!
Hey, are you sure you should be here? Why not leave this stuff to us and do your thing from a safe distance? Isn't that all an idol's good for? You're more like a mascot than a member of the team, so you really shouldn't be out on front.
That hurt, because I know Feather Pink is right. No matter how much I say that that's not how it is, again, fucking white on white. And that I don't want to be like that anymore. The truth is the truth. My ideals aren't easily understood by others. All the same, I'm past pretending my flaws don't exist. All I can do is accept them without letting them defeat me. And keep trying my best.
I won't make any excuses. You're right. But no matter what you say, I won't let you beat me!
Well, Left 4 Dead is installed.
Final. Fight!
Heads up! Huh? Hey! Now it's real! Like it's hurt him out! This doesn't hurt it! Come on! Come on! Huh? Come on! Come on!
That's cute. Did you see that? Just look at that. That's just adorable.
Don't touch me! Persona! Doesn't hurt at all! Persona! The opponent's still standing! One side has a slight lead. Will that be enough? Doesn't hurt at all! Check it out! Have any stamina left. Let's roll! Nothing left to do. The slim difference was a deciding factor.
She's cuddling herself. Yeah, it's adorable, isn't it? When the battle ends and Feather Pink collapses to the gymnasium floor, the red pillars surrounding us shatter as well. Soon afterward, what used to be Feather Pink melts and disappeared, while spitting out something of a shining powder.
It disappeared.
Was she a shadow? As I stand stunned at the sight before me, the curtain raises again without a sound. That's right, Fuka-san. I climb up to the stage and use my persona to release her from the cross.
Fuka-san, are you alright?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Rise-san. So you can fight with your persona now? That's amazing. Oh, that's right, Yukari-chan. Rise-san, she needs your help more than I do. She guarded me and...
You mean that lady in pink? Okay, one sec.
Fuka-san seems really exhausted. Speaking at all is hard for her in this state. I help up the person in pink who's collapsed a little ways away, and I'm surprised at what I see. But wait a minute, this is Yukari-san? But she's the same as the Feather Pink I just defeated.
Huh? Where's the fake me? I have to say Fuka! Wait a minute. Huh?
Thank goodness, looks like she's come too. So, was that a fake Yukari-san earlier? I don't really understand what's going on, but if Fuka-san is worried about her, then she can't be an enemy, right?
Yukari-chan, Rise-san here saved me. I'm sorry for what you went through because of me.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry I worried you too. I got caught totally off guard. Rise-san? Thanks. Whoa, wait! Are you the real Rosette? You're so thin, and look at how small your face is!
Oh, she's a fan, huh?
Oh, yeah. I still don't really understand what's going on here.
After we all introduced ourselves, Yukari-san, whose full name is Yukari Takeba, and Fuka-san tell me everything leading up to this point. It seems Fuka-san's group was on the move to Inaba after picking up an abnormal shadow reading here, but the enemy ambushed them and they were captured. Yukari-san is a shadow operative too, so she rushed to Inaba with Labris and some others to rescue Mitsuru-san's group. It sounds like the enemy is using shadows to make fake versions of us and forcing us to fight them. They also mention that what's happening in Inaba right now is a lot like something called the Dark Hour, a phenomenon Yukari-san and Fuka-san dealt with once. I'm starting to get a grasp of what's going on, but it's happening so quickly that I feel my head is going to burst. What you really want to know is why Yukari wears a Featherman suit? I have no idea. What should I do now? Fuka-san says her power was being drained while she was crucified, so she's pretty exhausted. I'm worried about Yukari-san's wounds too, and I'm feeling a little lightheaded from the constant fighting. After a brief gap in the conversation, Fuka-san innocently speaks up.
By the way, why are you dressed like that, Yukari-chan?
Well, here we go.
It looks really well made.
Here comes our answer. More cheesecake view? Indeed, yeah. Get to see, more cheesecake there.
Huh? You're just noticing this now? Well, there's something of a story behind it.
Did you lose a bet or something?
I've worn costumes from time to time too, but that one's pretty cool. It's pink and cute. Maybe I should try wearing it in a show. Transformation activate! Feather change! Or something like that.
What a pro! You're pretty focused on work, aren't you? Say, didn't I hear that you're making a comeback? It must be tough to balance with school and whatnot. Homework and idle work.
You could say that again. But I don't mind so much, since I have fun with all of it.
That's so cool! High school girls sure are spirited. I envy your youth.
You work hard too, you know, Yukari-chan.
Nah, I just do some modeling here and there. It just so happened I got the feather pink role in an audition.
Oh.
Oh, you're a model? Wait, and you're the real Feather Pink? Wow, that's incredible!
Okay, so she's actually a actress on the show.
I'm so jealous of how great you look! Do you have to watch what you eat too?
Oh, of course. Oh, speaking of food, I found this great place that serves delicious lunch specials the other day. Wait, no, now's not the time to talk about that stuff.
No, you can talk while you work. I come to my senses and we can't help but laugh. This isn't a place to have fun and indulge in girl talk. But I think it was also a good distraction in a way. I can't be indecisive about what to do next. If Fukasan and I are here, then what I need to do is already decided.
I'll try searching around here. Fukasan, will you help me out?
So that means in Futaba's room, the feather pink figurine she has, the actress is Yukari? Yeah, pretty much. I'll try searching around here. Fukasan, will you help me out?
Mm-hmm, of course.
Oh,
I'm all right
she
now.
just said that when I was talking, didn't she? Looks like Fukasan couldn't use her persona at all while on that cross, since it kept draining her strength. Maybe that cross can rob us of our strength, of heart our personas draw on. Once Fukasan calms her breathing, she begins searching first. I sensed it last time she did this too, but a powerful yet very kind feeling covers the area.
I don't know exactly where, but I sense someone nearby. It seems your friends are here as well, Rise-san.
Senpai's here? Great! I knew they'd get here.
Fuka, can you tell where everyone is? I still think we should meet up with them.
It might be hard by myself, but...
Fukasan reaches out her hand to me. I take it and open my heart. Our hearts synchronize and a warmth I've never felt before pours into me. We may not be able to get into contact with them, but we should be able to sense whether or where everyone is for sure.
Persona. I found you, Senpai! And Yosuke-senpai and Chie-senpai? Yikes, who's this? It's not Teddy.
I sense a familiar presence near Aigus and Akihiko-senpai. I think they'll be okay. Let's see where Mitsuru-senpai is.
Amazing. My senses spread over incredible distances compared to usual. I'm picking up on presences one after the other, both familiar and not. Hey, what's this one? Something big. What feels like a sharp blade hits us, and Fukasan and I let go at the same time. What was that thing? There's something terrible in here.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. That startled me, though. It came from further up. From the top? What could it be?
Something out of the ordinary is happening above the school, at the top of the weird tower. Oh, for Christ's sake, I cannot read that at all right now. What even is that word that's being hidden by her neck? We nod to it. Okay, nod. Jesus Christ, this is a bit of a challenge. We nod to each other and begin returning to the place at once. Could barely read that one on Rise's face either. Alright, so 14 of these. Unless there's something at the end of all this. I read it before I told. Yes, I beat you to the punch again, Uwu person.
Yosuke! Chie!
After shielding me from the enemy attack, Yosuke and Chie stagger a bit before crumbling. I try to prop them both up. What's going on here? Did he summon a persona?
Such trouble you've caused. Thanks to you, I'm forced to show myself.
The calm tone brings my confused mind back to reality. The same show we just defeated is standing nonchalantly before me. Or is it really the same show? That naked hostility and horrific madness from earlier is gone. The one standing here now is utterly calm and collected, and has an intensely intimidating aura about him.
Who are you? I'm Sho Minazuki. We are Sho Minazuki.
I immediately recall what Sho said about that guy before. I get it now.
I see. So there are two personalities within you. You have a split personality.
No way! Seriously?
That isn't strictly correct. I awakened within this child, and I exist to grant his wish.
Okay,
That's
so
why I'm
maybe...
using that thing.
Maybe that isn't the same voice actor that I read off on IMDb earlier. If he's being voiced by two different people, then maybe this is the guy who did Shinji.
That thing?
It doesn't seem to be about Adachi-san. But it's hard to believe that what we've been through up till now was created by a human acting alone. Most likely, some otherworldly being is involved with this, just like in last year's case.
This child's heart was warped due to great suffering at the hands of man. I must eradicate all that lives to win back peace for him.
Impossible. He's gonna win back peace by wiping out every living thing? Minazuki's serious about this. He'd go as far as to destroy the world for show's sake?
What good will it do to make the world that way? Humans can't live on their own.
That's your perspective. He's unlike you, though, and requires help from no one. Are you that scared of a world with no allies?
No, you're wrong. People grow by living together with others. That's how they're able to better themselves.
As I said, that's your perspective. Sadly, you have no more friends to save you.
Minazaki casts a gaze behind me to the hallway back there.
Seeing as none of them are rushing in, your other friends must have fallen somewhere along the line.
I can't help my voice from trembling. It's true, there's an uneasiness somewhere in my heart. I keep wondering why hasn't anyone come yet? And is everyone really okay?
Damn it! You don't listen to that guy!
Yeah, we're fine. So
You shouldn't try and act tough. You're on the brink of death. What use would you be? Actually, perhaps you were a hindrance to begin with. Isn't that right, Narukami? Since you seem more accomplished than them.
Yosuke and Chie are at a loss for words. Yosuke, Chie, don't listen to him, I swear. Only Adachi-san continues to gaze upon us, quietly as we struggle to find a retort for Minazuki.
Narukami, why not cast them aside? Then you'll be able to fight freely. Or are you unable to fight properly without these bonds you speak of? Your weakness is propped up by others, as is the rest of yours. Protecting your wounded comrades will result in your death.
A shadow-like persona appears from behind Minazuki. No, I'm still trying to shield those two. If I dodge it, Yosuke and Chie will be...
You forget about us! You at least gotta...
that's right. Don't let us drag you down.
What? What are you saying?
Is Adachi gonna save them?
How does it feel? You are about to be slain because of your precious friends. These are indeed bonds, but only in the sense that they restrain you. Don't you think it would be better to remain alone?
I ignore Minazuki and concentrate on his persona. Can I repel his attack while protecting my friends behind me? How? At that moment, Minazuki makes his move.
Persona.
Izanagi!
I muster all my strength and send my persona at his, but it's easily repelled and I fall to my knees from the force. It's no use. I can't completely block Minazuki's attacks as long as I'm unable to move an inch. Seeing me off balance, Minazuki's persona draws back its blade to finish me off.
Let's end this.
Come on, Adachi, step in. If I jump back now, I could dodge his blade, but then they'd leave Yosuke and Chie open. Damn it, what do? I will my legs to keep from reflexively dodging. Strangely, I don't feel afraid. I believe in them. Even if I fall, my friends will protect this town.
Persona!
Persona!
Oh! Okay, these two. Two personas appear before my eyes, as if cutting through the red fog. They block the incoming attack from Minazuki's persona. The sound of running footsteps draws near, but before I can even turn around, I hear two voices.
Yukun! Senpai, are you alright?
Yeah.
That's right, my friends aren't a burden to me. I've made it this far because they were with me. I'm not strong at all, but as long as I have my bonds with them, I can do whatever I have to. Sho, why can't you see that?
More imbeciles. It seems deploying doppelgangers made from shadows wasn't enough.
Don't move.
Get away from Yukun, or I won't show any mercy.
No need for histrionics. I'll concede now without them. Though, should I at least get rid of Narukami first?
No, they look exhausted from their battle so far, but Minazuki doesn't seem to be suffering at all. Just ignore me and save Yosuke and Chie.
Sounds like a bad plan. Haven't you ever heard the saying, the cornered stag is most dangerous? I don't think you have time or energy to waste.
Though Naoto was standing at the ready, her eyes open wide at the voice that interrupted us. It's the natural reaction for anyone who is involved in the case.
No. Why are you here?
Welcome to the street, Alexander. Juago God? What the hell does that mean?
Ah! Whoa! What is this shaking?
It's begun. I'll be taking my leave. All that's left is to see this through.
Minazuki looks up at the creaking ceiling and then turns his back to us, as if we hold no interest for him.
Hey, hold it!
Naoto and Labris deciding that they can't let him escape, fan out to flank Minazuki. I'm not sure how now's the time to fight him, but it's too late now. I ready my own sword again, and we all surround Minazuki.
You truly love to swarm, don't you? You find your strength by herding together. But there are enough persona fragments now. I have no need to deal with you anymore.
What is this?
My legs.
Ugh, this again.
Minazuki's eyes begin to shine blood red, and we lose control of our bodies. It's that power that... It's that power that held us down at the school gate. No, it's even worse than that. And it's got us all in its grip.
I am overtaxed. I've been relying power too much. Though now is not the time to hold back.
Minazuki's expression seemed to harden for a moment, but in the next instant, he takes a great leap, farther than humanly possible, and descends before the giant door. He disappears beyond the door, and the heavy sound of the door closing echoes through the room. The game is good, but you said it in Spanish. Ah, okay. Yeah, I, don't really know Spanish all that well. All we could do was watch him go. Fortunately, his exit finally released us from the power that was holding us in place. We have to pursue him at once. However, as if taking his place, we hear the sound of approaching footsteps from the fog.
I'll take over from here. Let's begin. Bring on the ring!
As the fur-clad woman's command, the red pillars fall in the four corners of the room. I know this woman.
Mitsuru-san?
No, that's a fake.
Where's Minazuki?
He's gone already. Hey, not to butt in, but don't you think you're in over your heads a little this time? Didn't you see his power? You're up against more than just that brat.
Adachi-san, who had put some distance between us without us noticing, speaks in his usual carefree tone from outside the invisible walls. It's true that Minazuki's power isn't normal. Does that mean that she'll receive the power from something beyond human understanding, just like Adachi-san did once?
I mean, don't you think it's a little late? He said he has all the persona fragments he needs. So all that's left is to summon that thing, and then jam the fragments he's gathered into... That might have hurt. What was that for?
You speak too much, imbecile. Should I deal with you instead?
Whoa, no way! Where'd you get that idea? All right then. I did try to warn you guys.
Adachi-san waves to us while leaving the classroom. Before I can even consider the message he left us with, the fake Mitsuru-san points her rapier at us.
Now it's time for your execution! I'll send you all to the afterlife, one after another.
Naoto. Alright, this is the last battle that we're going to be doing before we shut down. It is pretty close to 4 o'clock.
Final! Fight!
I'm a sniper!
Move about it!
Sniping! Thanks, shot!
Barely lose.
What in the fuck?
That's where the real battle starts.
Yukuna Higona! Assault hit!
Okay.
Do it! Sorry, now is the time!
You're okay.
Initiate! There! Hey! Hey, man, hit!
Okay.
What happened? I must hit. Do it! Go!
I'm sorry.
Can't accept losing like this.
That was insane.
Final!
There! Aim! Man, hit!
Okay.
Aim!
Okay.
Don't move!
Okay.
I must... Assault! See! Persona!
Okay.
I must go! I must hit! Assault! Now is the time!
This should be enough rounds. Okay.
Do it! Persona! Give it up!
I'm glad I fought with you. Great work.
You did nothing, Labrys. The red pillars shatter, and the fake Mitsuru-san melts. Persona fragments are melting... Or the Persona fragments, the melting fake splits... The Persona fragments, the melting fake spits out float up, becoming a ribbon of gold light flowing to the top of the tower. Excuse me. We were able to escape danger, but the damage we've taken isn't light either. We can't just run off and chase after Minazuki immediately.
In any case, let's sort the situation out.
To give Yosuke and Chie some time to recover, we agree to Naoto's suggestion, and start sifting through all the information and speculations we have.
Sho is conspiring with the other Minazuki, and they enveloped this town in red fog. They then set things up so that we would fight our fakes here. When Persona users fight inside the red fog, their persona is carved off into fragments, which are being harvested at the top of this tower.
So the whole time, this P1 climax was just to gather our persona fragments, right?
Right. And Sho and Minazuki are planning on using the gathered persona fragments on whatever it is they're summoning with this tower.
Adachi's in good shape. He didn't fight anybody. Come on, Adachi, pull your weight too. I'm sure that we'll get some chance to play as him down the line.
But what's Sho going through so much fuss to summon?
How they intend to use the persona fragments on this summoned entity, and what effects it'll have, remain to be seen.
Yeah, but Minazuki said he was gonna eradicate all living things by summoning this being. We can't let that happen.
Minazuki's trying to fix it so no one else but Sho exists anymore, right? That's pretty serious.
If that's what he's up to, we don't have much time left. We gotta hurry and stop him.
Oh, hold on a sec. There's something I was wondering about.
Huh? What is it?
Yeah, that Minazuki guy told you he didn't have a split personality, right, Yukon?
Yeah, I definitely heard him say that.
And, that's what made me think that maybe there's a plume of dust stuck in it.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well, I told Naoto-kun this before, but the plume of dust has to do with creating Igises in my hearts, right? When I met Minazuki, the plume of dusk inside me resonated, like when I first met Igis. So if Sho doesn't have split personality, but that Minazuki was a personality that showed up later, it got me wondering.
Huh? But how? Why?
No, it's possible. Thinking about it, Mitsuru-san suspected that Labrys' kidnapper had ties to the Kirijo group. I looked into it as well, but during the reign of Koetsu Kirijo, Mitsuru-san's grandfather, a CEO of the Kirijo group, they performed many inhumane experiments, which led to the various shadow-related crises that Mitsuru-san's group continues to deal with. I wouldn't be surprised if Sho was a victim of one of the experiments from that time.
So, are you saying Sho had one of those plume thingies stuck into him as an experiment?
According to my theory, yes.
Seriously?
Sho and Mizuki are two separate names too. He just had them together like one full name. Clever. Uh-huh. A heavy silence falls over us. If Sho's past was that horrible, it's no wonder he hates the world. I'd expect nothing less from the victim of inhumane human experimentation. Artificially born, then covered up. He probably doesn't even know the importance of the bonds that people form.
Either way, we must hurry on. If we can rescue Mitsuru-san, she may be able to tell us more.
Everyone nods and we begin to head to the top of the tower. Not one person has mentioned a word about our friends who aren't with us. Rise, Kanji, Teddy, Yukiko, and the other shadow operatives fighting alongside Labrys. Excuse me. Hang on. Bad cough. It's not because we're not worried about them. It's that we all believe in our friends to look after themselves rather than go back to town to check on them. We can trust them and put all our energy into climbing the tower. We have to move fast if we want to prevent Sho and Minazuki's plan, and protect the town that's so precious to us. Plus, we need to know what Adachi-san's really up to. Well, we will find all that and more out next time. Let us return to the main menu. Yeah, so this is where we're going to bring things to a close for tonight, and depending on what the percentage is, I think we should be at, like, at least 70% now, right? Yep, 70% exactly, so, yeah, if we got from 30% to 70% today, we may see about finishing this up tomorrow. I mean, how many cards are left here? Let's count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more left. So, yeah, we may see about finishing this up tomorrow. And, yeah, next week, I don't know if we are going to try doing the original Persona 4 Arena, or if I want to just go on to a different game. Like, a part of me wants to see what the story was before this, and I did fuck up. I did think that this was supposed to be like a, enhanced version of the original Arena. Didn't know that they were two standalone games, so, yeah, we'll, have to figure that out when the time comes, but, yeah. As for the rest of the week, tomorrow we're going to be doing more of this, finishing this up, hopefully. On Halloween, during the day, Kuro, Neko, and I are going to be doing a couple of collabs. We are going to be watching the original Night of the Living Dead together, and we are going to be playing some Left 4 Dead later on that night. So, yeah, get excited for that collab. And then later on Friday morning, we are going to be doing more Rise of the Ronin. Saturday, we are going to be starting up Quake 4, probably do some more Fatal Frame during the day. And on Sunday, we're going to be continuing with Medieval. And hopefully we will be doing some more Rule of Rose as well. So, yeah, that's going to be the schedule, and that is going to be it for tonight's stream. Thank you for tuning in, Alexander7, Jeff the Gamer, Ubu Person, and Kuro Neko. Hopefully I will see more of you guys down the line, and with that all being said, here endeth the stream. Until then, stay groovy.